Battle Rap Ranking, man. Battle Rap Ranking was going on. Wait, what? Rehearsals? Hell no rehearsals. Battle Rap is life. Yeah, as long as we here, we gonna try to keep this thing alive. Battle Rap is life. Pound, no rehearsals. Lux said what? We got Gio in the building. We got Prudy in the building. What's going on, gang? How y'all feeling, man?
Salute. Salute to the gang. Rudy, what up?
Mm-hmm.
Battle rap is life, yo. We here, yo. We're not gonna let this stuff die down, man. Battle rap is life. You feel me?
Up move,
Like
gang.
no death.
Salute. Like the video, share, subscribe for all the battle rap fans. No rehearsal. Keep going.
Right. Everybody need to pick a side right now. There's a big moment in the culture.
Absolutely.
If this is not bothering you, there's a problem. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Lux said what? Let's see, angry fans. Salute the angry fans. Salute the DNA Tooth. Salute the everybody who just getting the content out there. Well, you know what I'm saying? To make me be able to see it. So salute the DNA Tooth. This is his video. And salute the Caps. He got his video. And he's got Henny Man right there. So he's just doing all things.
But yo, salute to Rankers and the Caps. DNA people who are actually putting the foot down. The guard dogs. I mean, like, salute to y'all for that.
Salute to all the bloggers on the up move, pushing this narrative like any other's narrative. But guess what? This narrative gonna stand strong.
You're ready.
Talk.
Lux said what? Let's see what Lux talking about, y'all.
Right now.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, yo. We got Loaded Lux in the building, y'all. Salute, salute, salute.
What's up? What's good? I'm up.
Look like Henny Man, right? I told you DNA Tooth to go. Michael Hall in the building. What's going on, Michael Hall? Y'all like the video? Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff.
We live? What's good?
Yeah, we live. Yeah, we live. We live, man. 1,500 in the building, man. Loaded Lux in the building. Salute.
What's up, King? Yo, listen, right? Because I caught wind of certain blogs or certain little ones that
he don't sound happy at all.
Went up. Angry fan, I saw some of yours a little bit. And I ain't really look, I'm gonna take you straight off top. I ain't really delve all the way into it. Hold up, bro. I ain't delve all the way into it. I saw Piper Boy. That's why I'm really trying to get Piper Boy on the line too. Here's the thing, man. This is a community. I like to think we're a community. Everybody do their part to make up the community, and everybody playing their position, right? Look, all in positions, right? Y'all
got an echo ranks. We got an echo somewhere.
It might be them. Dang, I hope it ain't us. Is it us? Let me hear. So he just left.
Positions, right? To be
no, that's them. I think that's them, Prudy.
Okay, all right.
You can do that video. They're gonna fix it though, probably, hopefully.
Journalists to move the culture along. You know what I mean? With your I ain't gonna say direction, but with your platforms, y'all give y'all opinions, whatever biases, whatever it makes for healthy conversations when we going back and forth about the culture, right? Okay. We do that within. We do that within. So listen, everything to even establish these platforms. A lot of y'all came in as fans, built it, looked at what y'all had perspectives on it. People took a liking to it. Trust your integrity.
Come on, what the heck? Come on, Lux.
Your word. They come to y'all platforms for that. This is why they subscribe, right? And when they go to y'all platforms, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, they're taking a lot of things y'all say for what it is. Now, look, y'all in journalistic positions, right? But not doing everything as journalists do in the initial, in terms of research, in terms of like journalistic courtesy, where if y'all gonna push things and put stories out there on the record, I just think it's vital that you do certain things in terms of research.
Okay, research.
Yes, sir. So
what? Hold on.
So
elaborate.
Yeah, you're right. Elaborate. Everybody say elaborate. Okay, what is he talking? Research. They actually came to the platform. We didn't make this stuff up. They telling us. The heck you mean research? Like you said, you haven't dove all the way in, right? Or delve in yet, right? That's what you said, sir. So if you don't know exactly what you're talking about, you might want to shut your mouth. Huh? Smart man. We know that, right? Everybody that's smart know that. If you don't know the full details, then you might want to go get them. It sounds like that's what you're trying to tell us, to do research. So at least finish the blogs and dive all the way in. I'm not all the way from me. I don't know exactly what y'all was talking about, but I got an opinion on it. Right.
Elaborate. Yeah, I need you to be direct.
Yeah, be direct.
I need you to be direct.
Yeah, salute to him. Right.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do.
I need you to be direct,
man. And I needed y'all to be direct. Right? Because from the door, a lot of things went up where y'all putting people doing things, rehearsing, writing together, what have you. Y'all putting all this up there, but y'all putting it up there like it's the coach in the hole. You got
so you got two different arguments. I thought you said do research was your argument. Now where we get the real now. Oh, you want us to put names on it. If you did your research, then you know the names are coming up to the platform, sir. What are you talking about?
Michael Boy talking about he went to Hot 97, talking to people about everything that's going on in the culture. Without even giving a courtesy, y'all putting the whole culture involved. Y'all not even calling out. Listen, y'all not calling out. If y'all gonna do this, then you gotta call out certain individuals.
Do we or don't we? I can't speak for everybody else. I know Cap's definitely is calling them out. They're coming to his live. So what is he talking about? He said he's seen the live. You've seen the guys with the allegations on the live. So what are you talking about? And then I'm definitely only seeing which sides the battle rappers is taking. So we're seeing their actual opinions before we tell them to pick a side. And if we say battle rap is rehearsing and or battle rappers are rehearsing, don't feel no type of way, sir, just because you're a battle rapper. If you don't know the full story, because your peers are still called battle rappers. So you might want to click the videos and actually look at the whole thing before you talk. Because 9 times out of 10, we are going to say the names. Why are we going to say Lux for? If Lux didn't do it, we don't got no allegations about Lux. So it almost seemed like you freaking try to protect them, bro. You're trying to protect them. We're here to see what side you on, nigga. You ain't know that? Yeah. 2-6 so far. What side you on? Because don't be taking up for them. You need to tell your peers to stop doing what they doing. Huh? Yeah. Go to them and tell them to stop doing what they doing. Don't tell us.
Individuals, man. Straight up no chaser. Y'all can't be saying the whole culture. I put blood, sweat, and tears in this shit. For y'all to get up there, and y'all ain't been here from the door. A lot of y'all was fans, y'all came in this shit, and now y'all got positions and y'all got an opinion. That people are taking y'all opinion and saying what it is.
Okay. Hold up.
What's going on, Hank? Yeah. Talk to me. Who is that? Prudy?
Go ahead, Prudy.
You're on an energy where about your peers, but guess what, bro? Who the cap fits, let them wear it, bro.
Let them wear it, right.
These guys came to us bloggers and presented, and we found out the history. So you should do your research. I hear what you're saying, but if the cap doesn't fit you, bruh, don't be mad at us, bruh.
Don't wear it. If the shoe fits, wear it. That's how we say it over here. Here in Jamaica, he called the cat. That's what he said. Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's a Bob Marley song right there. Salute.
Yeah, it's the same.
Cat fit, yeah.
Stop playing with us. If you ain't did your research, you talking about us do research. Nigga, they came to us. You sound stupid, nigga.
Right out the gate, how you just enter the room rude and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the things people saying was like,
you Lutz, we gonna fail. You think because you Lutz, we gonna we gonna just listen.
Oh yeah. Right. Submit. Everybody submit. No.
Yeah, fall back. You we don't know you like that. Yeah, we've been in the culture for since day one and kept going. Where the heck you been?
Right.
I'm in and out whenever I get enough money, money, right, whatever. So who more the culture, man? Stop playing with us.
And Rankus, what does he think research is? Is the day-to-day operations dudes like you and Caps and people who just day-to-day move with the culture. Like you can't unless you're tapping in because with this situation, he was almost like, oh, really? What happened? No, you can't pull up like you know everything. You're up to date, up to speed. And 10 minutes.
Not up to speed, but he got
that's for later.
He gonna say I'm not up to speed. I didn't really know the.
Of course, yeah, of course.
But you got a little tone, a little tone with that, nigga. It's a tone for me. What you talking about, nigga?
At a time like this,
you might want to come over here asking questions, then, sir. Not trying to come there on Caps or bloggers, and you ain't even saying names yourself.
Like you need to tone down.
About Caps,
if anything,
definitely got the people. We ain't talking about him. There's no way you talking about Caps. And then Piper Boy, I ain't see his blog, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure he said names. I'm pretty sure he said names.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Hey, yo, he needs to talk to like how he's pulling up, talking to Caps and the media and all the fans that were like sitting there like, oh shit, Lux about to pull up. He doesn't normally pull up to the angry fan scenarios. So he's about to pull up. And then the first thing you're saying is on some shit like you're not even up to
right.
speed,
You pull up with this
bro.
overly hype energy towards the wrong reason. Come on, man. We are men just like
Like, yo,
you. You're smart, bro.
I ain't
What that
seen the
energy
video.
is.
It's all first watch, y'all. Excuse the passion.
Right. It's all good.
Excuse
That's
the
what we
passion.
that's what we need,
I ain't seen the
sir.
whole thing, so I, you know what I'm saying. We
Talk
here to
it.
see where you stand. It kind of feel like you protecting them. You going against the bloggers, so who's
And that
side?
was weird. Yeah, out the
We
gate, that
break,
was weird.
we're breaking it bit by bit, even if he later on down in the video come on our side. But no, we gotta correct him. So whenever he comes back again, he check his temperature.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Berg, what up, boy? Salute, better.
What it do, King? What it do?
What up? What up? What up?
Salute. Boy, what a day in battle rap. What a day.
It's still going. What y'all thought? We gonna stop talking about it? Cause who says so? Yeah, right. This is important. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about it, man.
How can you not talk about it?
Right.
How can you not talk about this if you're a real battle rap fan? How?
Say it
You gotta
again.
talk about this.
Yeah, and Lux, bro, all these bloggers don't do their research and talking and painting narrative. Lux, you need to chill out, bro. You're gonna talk
Listen,
about bloggers and dropping names, bro. We didn't come up with this stuff. This shit not no fairy tale, bro. It's facts out there. What are you talking about?
And what, yo, Prudy, what do you say? Blood, sweat, and tears. What do you think the blogger's been doing? Like actually putting effort. Right.
Exactly. Right.
Cameras, backgrounds,
we got Fred.
equipment.
What's going on, Fred? What's going on with you? How you feeling, homie?
What up,
cool,
Fred?
man? I'm cool. What we got going? I seen a
Know,
little bit of love.
I pulled up in my break from work, and it looked like I'm going back. So because they telling me Lux goes on angry fans, so let's see what Lux talking about. Huh? Salute to DNA too. You know he see everything. He actually record everything too. Salute to him. He got it. I missed it. He got it. Let's get it.
He got a point. I think he got a point.
Hold up. It's not like we didn't wake up one day and make a blog like this. The battlers
tell them again.
Said this themselves. So we didn't just make this up. That's what I'm saying. What research are you talking about?
So listen, this is the research I'm talking about.
Okay.
This is why I say, yo, listen, if Verb says something, I call Verb to the live. Whoever is the battlers that says something, call them to the live.
That's what he did. So that's the research you speak of. I don't think that's called research. But I guess you mean the history. The history. You want to get the whole story, the history. Okay, cool. I guess you can call that research. All right, that's what he did.
Bro, I did that.
Verb is the one that aired it out. Verb is the one that actually.
Look at his face, y'all. Look at Lux's face. Oh, I should have dived in more. Right.
He aired it out.
What happens in Hustle came to my live.
Yeah, that too. I did see.
Stupid. Spotlight on you. Now.
Yeah.
Or B-Magic came to my live. Yoshi G came to my live. Everybody, minus Verb, has come to my live. That's a fact. So it's not
admitted to this.
Admitted it. So it's not like
it. So they admitted that they were doing it?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Not only that they was doing it, that other people start throwing other people under the bus. All of them.
You see how he said it though?
Yeah.
Excuses why they did it, all of them, and then they threw somebody else under the bus. Well, huh?
They said that shit like it was late, bro.
I believe that it's more of y'all, sir. So you just tell us where you stand, and you need to tell them to stop doing what they doing.
And it's gonna be so shocking, Lux, when your closest buddy in this game also do it. Are you gonna protect them? Stop playing, nigga.
And you act stupid. Oh, who's doing it? Who was that? Bro, you're not even up to speed, fam. Right.
They broke down their situation. No one said you had a scripted back. Like I'm trying to figure out what you mad at. No one said you had it.
A
Fact.
nigga can never say I had it.
No, I get where
he's
he's coming from. He's mad at the coach. Like it's the culture
This
thing.
my
Like
thing,
it's
because
the
if you
culture.
gonna call out certain people, or if you gonna say the coach in a whole, what y'all doing is y'all making battle rap. You see,
What y'all doing? My bad.
No, that's when you're supposed to backtrack. He correct you already. So you want to stand on where the heck you came in there when you was uninformed, smart Lux guy. Y'all gotta stop talking because we hold y'all in high regard, especially somebody like Lux. We all think Lux smart, but now look, you're dumb actually. You can't keep with the same argument, sir. No, he corrected you. That's what you thought we won't do it. We actually are doing. Now what? Now what? Stop trying to move the goalpost.
This shit built you, built everybody in there.
Bro, okay. So you want niggas to just turn their heads to it?
You want niggas to sugarcoat?
That's not what I'm saying. But if you're gonna
So
call,
It is what you saying. It is what you saying.
Obviously, what you were saying. That's why I said they think we
That is what you
they
saying.
play semantics with words, but they better rappers. I guess that's what they like. They like style.
Slow down, Lux.
These mind games on these words, bro. Like niggas don't catch it. That's what be throwing me. Like you think people slow.
we
I
not
don't like that
we know
part.
what y'all
I don't
talking
like that thinking the motherfucker slow, bro. Come on, man. Stop that.
We ain't
For
doing
real.
that, man. All of them treat us like that. Like,
Man,
you're gonna have to bring some people, whoever it is, to the table. You gotta call names. You gotta call
That's
names
what I
and bring
do.
them to the
That's what I
table.
do.
And then look, you gotta do that so the fans don't think of you. You're discrediting a whole culture to say, yo, battle rap. Like people say, battle rap wrestling now. Or y'all niggas
How?
faking. Who's faking what? I've been here before all you niggas, man. I've been putting pain in, man. Niggas don't have to be none of that. We've done.
all right.
It's
What do
not
that
you.
matter?
It's
What
not
do that
you
matter?
though.
but guess
What do
what?
that
It's
matter?
about you, bro.
Hold up.
It's not about you,
Go
my
ahead.
nigga.
It's about him.
That's
Now
how
it's
you're
about
feeling.
him.
We don't care about how you feel. We dealing with the
Now it's
facts.
about us. Now let's
Feelings
make it about him.
correct, bro.
He in
Come
his
on now.
feelings, bro. He in his feelings.
I've been here before all you niggas. So ask me, bro.
Nigga, we ain't talking about you. We said we didn't say your name, so start with get out your feelings, and then we told you that they admitted to that too. So you're talking about facts. Get out your feelings. The facts, man.
For
You
real.
talking about the facts. What you
Bro,
talking
he's gradually moving to our side. It's crazy to watch, but you'll see it.
They trying to
Crazy.
check him. He have no other choice. He wrong. Loud and wrong.
Sound like potluck. Potlucks. See how?
And he's surprised. And he's surprised to find out rappers actually pulled up, MCs pulled up saying it themselves. So we're not talking about you, bro, or Mook, or Serious.
A surprise sounding person would have been like, "Oh, really? Who said that?"
Hmm.
And start listening it out. That's a regular person that actually wanted to know the truth would say. That's surprised. He just want to spin his own narrative. It's not me. So don't say the whole culture. Nobody's saying the whole culture.
But that's the angle, Lux. It's like you now need to do as the big bro, need to talk to little sis and little bro Sheed and Holmesley and all kind of minivan niggas in the backseat talking about, yeah, we did it.
Talk to them.
Like you need to talk to them. This energy that you have, direct it to friggin' the guilty, not us.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened when you
Yeah,
guilty.
you're directing the energy at the wrong people, 100%.
Hold on, man. From the door, and then y'all take it, and because y'all got. It's like now that it's something. It's like y'all niggas throwing this shit, putting it to the fire. Like, all right, well, battle rap ain't shit now. Like they rehearsing shit. It ain't real. But no, call out certain individuals, man.
Can I ask you a question?
If you hold them to the fire, you put them to the side, man.
All right, cool. Now, can I ask you a question?
I'm listening.
Can I ask you a question now? Since you are beloved and you are in the status that you are in, have you talked about this yourself? Have you said this?
Have you came out?
Have you came out publicly and said how you
Good
felt about
question, Cap. Good question.
About it right now.
Yeah, right now. And guess whose platform? His. So you should respect him. That we calling out the people unless you're on their side. What are you talking about, Lux?
Caps on his helmet.
What are you talking about?
right now? See, as a blogger who really fucks
Caps be smart, y'all. He's smarter than he be acting sometimes, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
with battle rap, I said it the minute it came out. What am I waiting for? Come on, my nigga. The battle rap is built off of. Hold on, beloved. I don't think you get it. Battle rap is built off of y'all.
I don't think you get it. Oh.
Talk to beloved.
Talk stupid to Lux.
Hard work. we watch you niggas go and get crazy out there. I am not gonna fucking sit back and watch these niggas script battles for the fact. You should be disgusted at that shit.
Right.
You should be disgusted.
I am
flipping the culture out right now, bro.
Right.
Yes, he is.
You gotta look, Angry Fan. You gotta say who's who, and you listen before.
He already told you we did. Stop telling us stuff we already did. We already did. And if you know so much, like Angry Fan said, you should be doing it. Not this your first time going acting like you're against us. You sound dumb. Period.
Oh, you go.
He gonna actually turn it. It's gonna turn. That's gonna be crazy if he turns.
On record with things, right? As a journalist, even if they're gonna put out a story or they're gonna do whatever, they at least give the accusations or whoever the accused party, they give them their space to say.
I hate battle rappers just saying the same thing. Oh, y'all journalists. Y'all first of all, we bloggers. Don't call us nothing but that. We can say whatever the heck we want behind our own camera at home. So stop that. It don't have to be the truth. We can clout chasers like y'all. But if you want to call us journalists, you act like journalists don't sometimes do bad work or don't sometimes just throw stories out there. Shut up. You don't know nothing about reading newspaper. You can look at one platform and say this, on the other platform and say that. So which one's right? What are you even talking about? I hate them saying that. Oh, all journalists, that means it's the truth. Like, shut up.
If all the bloggers are saying the same thing, don't you think there's some truth in this? If you want to call it right.
What are you talking about, man? Dang. And why it got to be even real for a journalist? I hate that.
At least get their side of the story. So if you heard someone
interviewed them.
So if you talk to them, then look, out them. You don't listen. What's going on is the narrative is this.
If you talk to them on your live, then out them. That's what's happening, sir. Stop saying dumb stuff.
What you gonna tell us?
They're talking about it. Guess what's being done? They're getting outed. Stop saying anything because you wrong. Just listen. Just listen.
The man said the narrative is this.
Humble yourself.
We know the narrative.
Especially since Paperboy took it out in 97 and they asking people about the state of battle rap. Just look
I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
I'm telling you. I'm letting you know. As a whole culture, you don't shit on a whole culture. You got to pick out the bad apples, say what it is, and you kick that shit to the side, man.
But I want to ask you this.
But the bad apples pulled up.
The kick to the side. How do we do that? I think that's what the league owner is supposed to do, or the more your peers maybe could do. How the heck we gonna do that? The only thing we can do is talk about it and pick them. You said pick out the bad apples. I literally got a list: 6 guys over here, 2 guys over here. We ain't heard from everybody yet. What do you mean?
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
Go.
So check this out. Pick out the bad apples and put them to the side. She just told us what happened, and he just got booked.
That's what I'm saying. So
Miss Hustle as well. Good point, bro. Miss Hustle, like, yo, I don't care. I got 3 of them things lined up.
How can we do that? So if if it was up to us, we would definitely kick Sheet out of here. Put a poll up and see what happened. Put a poll up and see what happened.
Do you want to see Sheet battle?
I can quite guarantee Miss Hustle because she's been in the culture for a while. And she might have to go too. I don't know if you put a poll up. I don't know. I'm just saying if it was up to us, they would be out.
Yeah, don't distract us with trophies and all kind of trophies, throwing trophies. Like, nah, bro. I'm not being distracted by trophies.
Y'all, would She Happens be out of here? Would y'all vote him out of here for that bull crap or no? Give him one more chance. Y'all give him one more chance to vote him out.
No. He's too proud. He's too feminine with it. He's too boastful with it. Get him out there.
I agree with the boastful one. He's definitely too boastful with it, acting like it's a jokey with it. Yeah, get him out of here. That would be my vote. But we don't have a vote.
Dismiss She, bro. Dismiss She. Get him out of here.
And let me say, when you talk to us, like we're your sons and we're grown ass men out here and women and shit, and you're like, sorry, y'all, Santa Claus and the motherfucking ain't real Easter Bunny. Fuck out of here, bro. Don't talk to me like that ever in your life.
And that's what she did. And then you know what Miss Hustle tried to do? Thought it was cool, so she did it too in Cap.
I heard her. Yeah.
Like what?
Sorry, guys. Yeah. What the fuck is it? Guys, stop it.
I can guarantee I don't watch that battle. I can guarantee you that.
Or you do your first round. Everybody's booing. Just boo. You can't even get through
Not watching
material.
that battle. And if I do, it's gonna be live, just saying all type of crazy stuff. But I ain't gonna probably won't do that. So I'm just not gonna watch it. You know what I'm
But Ranky, she did say
all-
she did say, "Oh, you guys are gonna watch it anyway. It doesn't matter." Who the hell do you think this? What the fuck?
That's what she said.
And she said it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you guys care, Caps. You don't pay my bills, and Rankins is not a battle rapper, so it doesn't matter what you guys say. This is her attitude, bro. And then Bonnie's like, "Well, you know, after I learned I was top tier, I realized that there was not. What is happening right now? Bonnie's top tier at Universal getting contracts, like." Oh, Lord have mercy.
What it is, and you kick that shit to the side, man.
But I want to ask you this. Doesn't it make y'all all look bad as a whole, as the culture?
That's a good question.
Doesn't it make the culture look bad as a whole? Everybody, and you being a leader, you might have to take.
Let him answer. Dang, y'all be so close. Like, come on, Harlem. Good question. Just let him
the shot for that sometimes. Sometimes it happens like that, love.
No, but this is why we pull people. Listen, you pull people to the side. First and foremost.
We did that part.
What's going on? Let me ask questions. I don't know. Y'all don't know the whole of it. And then if you
that wasn't even the question. He asked, does it make all of y'all look bad? The answer, since he don't want to answer you, yes, Harlem. It makes everybody look sketchy. Definitely sketchy. What's going on here? Especially with more and more names coming out. And then Verb jump out the window and say 90%. This nigga jump out the window and say 90%. Nobody believes Verb, trust me. But come on now, he can, like, you can exaggerate a little bit. We already know it's some, so we ain't gonna say 90, but we gonna say what? I say 60. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a high number still. Like what?
So all these battle rappers coming through, like Miss Also, Verb, you know, Be Magic, like yeah, me and Midwest Miles in the parking lot. All these people just shooting out all these rapid fire statements, and Lux first energy is y'all need to do research, wait for the story to come out, and just slow down, guys. Slow down. You just jumping the gun. These guys are pulling up, telling us the shit.
I know. You know, like you gotta at least ask, because hold on, first and foremost, this is our shit. This is a family affair first. First and foremost. Then if I came to some people, I asked, I inquired, and I got what I got back. You feel me? Then I know before I go public what the whole story is. But y'all doing on-the-job training. It's like y'all going live with it. Y'all go blogging and y'all asking questions while y'all live already. So now it look like we not all in order. We disoriented where it could have been an internal thing where we could have fixed it, find out what's what, and then I could
sweep it under the
rug. How can you make something internal public?
It was external,
bro. So what part you trying to say should have been behind the doors? Like Henny Man's
I think you're trying to control the narrative.
Henny Man's video.
And what you mean by asking questions while doing the live?
You should be mad at Henny Man if anybody. Like all we did after we heard him say it, start trying to get the people up here that we saw on it. Like, what are you talking about? Go ahead, Fred. Go ahead.
And what you mean by we're gonna have questions while we're doing the live? That's what he's just said, Moo. So let me answer this, Moo. Yeah, we're gonna have questions while we're doing live because what? We're checking all the facts. We don't let nothing slip, bro. Right.
He's trying to tell you should have did that behind closed doors. Why? Why behind closed doors? I thought you should say you should expose it. Pick them out, right? Pick the bad apples out, like expose them, take them from out the mix of the bunch, not keep them over here in the closed doors. Like, what you mean behind the doors? No.
What I'm getting by this is that they probably already been knew that this been going on, bro, and they just like, you know what I mean? Just keep it under wraps. Like they been knowing this shit been going on, bro. This ain't nothing. This new to us. This ain't new to them.
Right. So they just be like, "Oh, shh, okay, you guys, we know. No, just keep it down."
Yeah, that shit whack. The shit whack though. Don't
So
get it twisted.
if they handle it internally, so y'all okay with it going on internally? So that's the part that I'm saying. Like, what you mean keep it behind closed doors? So it's okay. You saying
That's
it's okay
exactly
for
what it
them,
is.
it's for not
Yeah.
us to know. No, it's not okay at all. And now that we know, we telling y'all that. So hopefully y'all fix it, not keep it behind closed doors. Let y'all do it. Like, what is going on? I'm confused.
He kind of making the wound open even more on the low. For real.
Yeah, and you can't be on our side and be in the closet, be on the public side. That's contradiction. Those words doesn't go together, Lux. What are you talking about?
Mm.
We are the people make y'all famous, right? And what we does, y'all feed off that energy. But this energy, y'all gonna feel it too. Not no
Right,
closed door.
right. But he
It's
want this in
crazy.
private though. He want this in
Right.
private. But we the fans. Y'all want to tell us y'all money and everything else that y'all got going on. So if y'all open the door, we see something. Of course, we're gonna be loud about it. We the bloggers and fans. What the heck you talking about? You want us to be quiet about it too? I can kind of see why y'all quiet about it, kind of. Even though it's sneaky, I don't like it. But y'all brotherhood and that type of thing, trying to not expose it. But we doing our job. We don't like that stupid fake stuff. What you talking about? Of course we're gonna say something. You talking to the wrong person. Talk to Henny Man. He the battle rapper / blogger who did it on purpose.
That's the problem.
Who did it on purpose?
But Lux,
I'm listening.
with all due respect, I feel like that's one of the problems. Everything is staying internal when it's some bullshit.
Oh my goodness.
No, the fans need to know. We are the fans. We are
stupid.
Angry fan and all
Right.
that. We are the fans. We keep the fucking culture running, bro. So we gotta put it out there and let the people know. We are the ground. We are the ground.
It's an order of operations.
Maybe for you. Maybe for you though.
So, and you know who was out of order? You might be right about that. Like I said, we doing our job. The fans supposed to talk stupid and tell the other fans, hey, this is fake, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If especially we see some crazy stuff, Illuminati exposing all that type of stuff. So we doing our job. You say it's an order. Who got out of order? The battle rappers. If y'all got a little brotherhood going on and y'all don't supposed to tell us that y'all rehearsing, guess who just was out of order? Them. Who told us? The battle rappers. So talk to them, not us.
Miss Hustle right in your town, my guy. Y'all Harlem together.
Tell them to keep it more secret. Stop acting like it ain't no big deal. Or we're going to keep doing it. No. Say sorry for it. It never happened again, you guys. And then go start secretly doing it again. Right? Talk to them and tell them to do that. Not act like it's okay. No, we're going to keep saying no. We don't like it. Period. What the heck is he?
Because we're the media. You understand? You're the most popular figure in it. So maybe for you, there's an order. For us, no, we're not down with URL. No, we're not signed to RB. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about no politics. There's no filter. You see what I'm saying, Lux?
It looks bad because we out in the culture when it should be in-house. We don't know who's watching what.
That's the problem.
Well, Angry Fan might feel that a little bit like, yeah, I'm really the biggest blogger. I should be in the inside. So Angry Fan might like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I should have said it. Nah, Angry Fan. Tell everybody like you did good. We like that. You see the fans, everybody saying, let's go, Caps. We like that. But don't try to be on their side. Keep it on the doors. Nah, please. Please, Caps. I can see a little something in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's too much politics going on. In-house is where the politics are.
But look, get mad at the battlers.
Yes.
The battlers that fuck that up.
Right. Exactly.
They're openly saying this.
Come on now.
So we talking about it. We didn't make this up. You have to get mad at them first, bro.
We didn't make this up.
Common sense.
This shit is straight up out their own mouths.
This is my position. All right, no, all right, I gather that.
I gather that. What does that mean? You understand, right? Okay, so if you understand and really, really enter and understand that, then you shouldn't say nothing that's against that. So you really understand that part, right?
My position, right, is the kid. That motherfucker, if it was like an egg, man. The kid, the way niggas is holding on to it, it's sloppy. It's messy. At the same time, you don't have no allies in terms of league owners or certain battle rappers or different things like that. We are though.
Okay. So you do understand. You say okay. At the same time, you do understand us bloggers and fans. We don't got no ally. Like we don't got no alignment with you guys. So we don't have no reason to be biased. We don't like it. Period. So, but y'all inner little circles. Yeah, that's what you should be mad at. The battle rappers. They should have kept it more secret. Secret society. Right. You do understand. Let's carry on.
Our community, man. That's indirect. It is what it is. Rising tides floats all boats. Nigga, if you shining, I'm shining. It's our culture.
Facts.
Y'all crap on the fans anytime y'all get. Then they love us, y'all. You shine, I shine. I wonder how much it costs to get a MOOC interview. Like, what the heck you talking about? You know
One bad apple, two bad apples.
Yeah. To get a verb interview. Shut up.
One bad apple.
You don't give a crap about us. You know what I'm saying? What y'all talking about? What culture is this you speak of?
One bad apple spoil whole bunch. Guess what? It's more than one bad apple, look. So, like I said, you're gonna hear that your closest buddy or your closest friend, brotherhood, is in it. Have the same energy towards them like how you did us, the fans and the bloggers. That's the part. Whatever y'all want to talk in secrecy, have the same energy though.
Right, spazzle them in y'all closed closets. Hit the table, round table. Make sure you have that same energy, that face you got right there too, mad face. Yeah, keep that same face with them.
So that's what I'm saying. When you say, yo, I ain't got no, you gotta have some type of, just love for everything and everybody in the collective in terms of how it look on all of us. Because this still stems and the blowback is on all of us.
So wait a minute.
Going on. Listen, let me say this. If it was something going on, I got wind of it, then I gotta go to certain parties. We gotta go to certain figures. Hold up, that don't go like that. What is y'all niggas doing? Then you at least pull that out. At least you talk to certain. Hold up. If you get wind of it, from y'all position, it should have been a thing. Is once you found out on certain people doing certain things, then you out those names. Then you say, yo, listen, this.
I mean, it was right. So you telling us we did the right thing, or maybe he didn't hear him say them say they already did this. He speak of. So don't say when it comes to them because that's what they did.
I got it. When you got the story, yo, he wilding, she wilding, boom, boom, boom. And you make the fans see certain bad apples as such. If it be that, if you took the journalistic approach and say, yo, I had to find out about it. Yo, hustle, is it true? Or so-and-so, is it true? If that is the case, okay, now I got it.
They said it's true already, though, bruh. I just said it. They already said it's true. What else you want to hear?
Dang, you was right. It's weird. Where's Gio? Oh my God, you was right, Gio. That's the weirdest thing. So you are coming on our side. You say, because you already admitted you saw it live. So you said, this is what you should do. And start saying the stuff that he asked you saw him do. Shut up. You so stupid, nigga. What you talking about?
Hey,
You shot yourself in the foot, bro. You start out the gate.
Hey, Rank. And I think all this stemmed from because when they first started, Lux was on his own live, looking for bloggers to pull up on his live, and Anger Fan was on live over here, right? Okay. So then Anger Fan was getting Lux to pull up over here. So Lux came over here to discuss what he was going to discuss on his own channel. You see what I'm saying? So what it was Lux heard that Piper Boy went on a major on a major radio station that's a hip hop radio station and said the whole battle rap culture is rehearsed. That's why Lux coming with this energy. He heard on the major radio station was Piper Boy. He didn't hear Caps. So he heard it from Piper Boy, and we all know Piper Boy go extreme a lot of times. So he was just speaking extreme on the culture as a whole, as everybody rehearsed, everybody's writing together, like that type of thing. So
Yeah,
then,
but he already told us that he saw Angry Fans video. He said that already. He said he didn't see the whole thing. So if he watched the beginning, middle, or any part, he should know that's what he's saying that it should be done was done. Any part of the video. So right. And you did see the video. And like you said you did. You didn't see all of it, but what you did see is him doing exactly what you're saying he should have done. So you sound stupid. You sound stupid. And guess what? Did you do? But did you do? Because you said everything got order right. So how about? Because you explained to us what the battle rappers should do too, right? Pull them to the side, huh? Have a conversation and tell them that we ain't doing this. Didn't he just say that? Did you do that, sir? Because we doing our part. We doing our part. How about you? What's he talking about? And who are you talking to?
I've done the homework. That's
what
I'm saying. I would have to hear that it got outed if you heard it from somebody saying so and so did something. Well, as a journalist, I gotta go at so and so, yo. I gotta confirm that, yo. So and so over here saying you doing some fish market shit, man.
You just told us that's what your job to do. Don't try to change it now and say that's our job. You already told us the positions, right?
So why aren't you doing it?
Right. Idiot. So do that. So do that when you talk about. Stop talking to us. Go.
You know how valuable, bro. You know how valuable it would be if he talked like this in the moment with himself. Right.
I know.
It'd be fire. Miss Hustle would be like, because she's a little sis. She'd be like, "Oh, big bro, I didn't even know it was like that."
And they'll tell him all the excuses, like, no. And then
No,
by the
I
time
didn't. Yeah.
to us, they won't be so arrogant with us because he's
So now you.
right? So they won't be arrogant with us, and they'd be talking to us like, "Oh, just apologetic, straight up." Instead of all the excuses, because they would have got all of them out to him, and he won't have it because he feel like this, right or wrong, Mr. Order.
Bro, low key, Miss Hustle lectured us. Holmesy lectured us. You know, grown ass men that don't need to be lectured, and now out the gate, Lux kind of lectured us out the gate. Like, what's going on? I don't know. And now he's kind of going like, oh shit, I fucked up, but still let me lecture y'all. Like, just okay, y'all. Like, it's okay, stop lecturing, man. Like,
I know you feel like you big battle rap Lux because you are, but you don't give a crap.
And I think that's why he came with that energy first. Now you see his energy calming down because he came with a whole nother energy.
Right.
But he was basing off of what Piper Boy said.
He's trying to stick to his friend. My thing is, nigga, we already told you your thing was wrong. So change your thing. Duh.
Yeah.
Don't blame the messenger. Blame the one who don't blame the messenger. Blame the whatever. Right. So we're just saying what we hear, bro. Even though they put a spin on it, there's a little truth to it. So don't go run with the whole part that you want to pick out that's negative. I think what we're doing is negative.
I'm just saying, look, I'm just saying all. We didn't say all. Well, I'm just saying all. We didn't say all. Well, I'm just saying all.
You know what I mean?
Right. We didn't say all. Now what? Stop doing that.
What's up with that? Then after you get that, then you got grounds. You got something to stand on. And then if you stand on
us, I thought you told our job was somebody just changed our job description right in front of my face.
It gets worse, bro.
I wrote it down when you said we're supposed to do, but now I gotta change it. Cause now you telling us actually what you say y'all supposed to do.
Transition ain't smooth, Lux.
On that,
right?
Somebody said
it's like that's the problem. You're mistaking us as gullible people, so you can just switch the switch the.
So Lux is one of those too. We see where the other ones get it from. Lux just say anything like the other one, all the rest of them. Like, dang, Lux.
Yeah, just say anything. Right.
Just say anything too. That's
cool. We got Holmesy in the back of the minivan. So I'm like, we did it. Me and like Ace in the parking lot. It can be done. It doesn't matter if it's already because it's already done. Shut the fuck up with that shit, man. Like if it was my friend, I would be like, yo,
that's
stop.
What I'm saying. Right.
I think it's because Miss Hustle was riding shotgun, so he's behind her, right? He's smelling the perfumes and the coconut butters and So he feels himself. He's like, yo, I could like say some slick shit right now with Miss Hustle in the whip. And Henny's recording and Miss Hustle's blinking her eyes and shit. Like, yeah, the shoulder bump. Right.
He tried to talk himself into neutral grounds.
Right. And still look dry.
You know the easiest way to get there? I was wrong, you guys. Then what happened? I told y'all I didn't dare. He already told us at first that he didn't dove all the way in. So go back there. Say, oh yeah, I told y'all I ain't dove all the way in. So yeah. You can easily go back. Backtrack, nigga. Go back to normal. Stop trying to stand on something that's not there. He ain't levitating. He levitating. Be falling. Like, there's nothing there. Stop trying to stand on something stupid.
Like Caps, yo, you know you like battle rap just for the storylines, bro. Tell me right now. We're like, no, we don't. Who told you that, bro? Sir? Right.
Like I hear what he's saying, but he's mad at the wrong person for the wrong reason, gang. Yeah,
so
you
you
should be mad.
Yeah, I hear him. Yeah, he should be mad. 100%.
Yeah.
Right. Facts. What's your name right here? The Brain Pimp. What up, boy? How's it going, homie? You all right?
What up?
We can't hear you. Y'all can hear him? I can hear you.
No, I can hear him.
No, I hear him.
You hear him?
Nah, we can't.
Yo, the Brain Pimp.
Hello.
What's going on?
I've never done this before. My bad.
There we go.
You good? You onto your name? You know your name was the Brain Pimp? Oh, never mind.
No, sir. No, I never did StreamYard before.
Oh, okay. Facts.
Okay.
What's going on? How you feeling?
Oh, well, the whole point of it is well, first of all, Rankings, love your show. Love you, man. I've been watching you like last 2.5 years, man. First time I've been on. The whole point of this to me seems that the problem is that there's a real disconnect between the professionals who need to pay bills doing this and the folks who figured out a way to not need the battle rap money. You see what I'm saying? That I remember when Glue Easy had no problem admitting that he'd be happy never battling on URL again, because even though they paid better, he didn't like having to come back every 2 weeks and keep choking and stumbling, because that was messing up his brand when he went back home and tried to book battles. Right. You see? And so it's a matter of, I think that the truth of the fact that with Caffeine's paychecks, more people can literally plan on paying their bills throughout the year because of Caffeine, whereas before they just couldn't do it. So what I'm getting to is, I think as much as those of us who ain't making no money at this, we just love the sport, it's the fact that these people are going through bellynomics. That's the whole point of that they're looking at. If I can keep doing this, I can make more money battle rapping than I can make money doing my regular job.
Okay, so you're just saying they're trying to make sure they look as good as possible for their brand in front of us. That's why they will rehearse?
Yes, because all this started with Hustle, right? The whole conversation. But as just being a psychologist on the sideline, it seemed to me that the reason she even said all that at the beginning was because I guess she'd cooked her. And so she felt some kind of way.
That's a good assumption. You're right, bro.
That she felt some kind of way, and because she got that masculine energy, she didn't want to seem like she was soft because this dude bumped her and slid her across the room. So she wanted it to be known that, she let him do that.
Interesting, y'all.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That from the beginning, she let him do that. And so it's a thing about that, whatever the ultimate come through with all this situation, it seems that the fact that the battlers don't get how much we care, because Hustle was right. We don't pay their bills. I've never spent a single penny with nobody in battle rap. Why?
But your time is not money, sir. You smart than that.
I hear you, but Hustle ain't put no food on her table because of me, personally. You see what I'm saying?
Time is money, so I don't know.
I know, but I'm speaking about the fact of, how negative this culture is. Know how many people love to just show up, troll, and try to dog somebody out. Didn't see the battle, but they'll just say you were trash just because they want some kind of response, because this tracks a lot of weirdos. And so what I'm getting to is what I'm looking at. I ain't got the money by no means. I got the money.
But what I've been putting out there is that it seems like we need to move to a Green Bay Packers style fan base, fan owned league, because whoever pays your bills is who you gonna do what they say. If Caffeine's paying their bills, they're gonna do what Caffeine say. If people who want authentic, we're gonna take it back to the old school. 80 all over here on bracket A, 80 all over here on bracket B. You don't know who you're gonna get until you get there. If we would pay them to do that, they would do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. But okay. Will you agree that we pay Smacks in them bills? The fans.
Oh, I don't disagree, man. I see the full spectrum. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Rankings. I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt. On some real. I'm 40. I just turned 47.
I'm about to say what side you want.
I'm 47-year-old man who's hurt, and I feel weird feeling hurt behind this because what I feel hurt about is I feel like a sucker. Right. I feel like a sucker.
Right. That's why. Yeah. Right.
You know, my personal favorite is Hollow, and the thing is, ain't nobody writing with Hollow because you want to beat Hollow. Right. You want to beat Hollow. Ain't nobody writing with Hollow. That just don't make no sense. Just like Verb said, ain't nobody. Everybody wants to kill Verb. Ain't nobody writing with Verb. But after you get past those in-game characters, somebody like a Sheed or somebody like anybody else, them folks, I mean, it's about bills, man. I mean, it's Sheed versus Hustle. Sheed trying to make that $5,000. Sheed happy to be at this level. And so he's hype. And Hustle is whatever. And then once the anxiety, like Verb said, once the anxiety is gone, and so you get all these, and so that's why Hustle said it. She was so ready, he was so ready that they had Battle of the Night. So what you have is a very hardcore truth difference between we can go ahead and do it like we did it back, a Sirius Jones and Murder Mook and all the itchy scratchy.
So you must see what I mean by Henny set him up because she huffing and puffing. They just get off stage and he kind of seen them already. You can't tell me Henny didn't see him sparring. Right. So now you asking the questions you already know and you know she about to, you know what I'm saying? Like you set her up, man. That's sad.
Yeah. I want to say something on that too. Because all right, it's a way.
Wait 1 second. Hold that thought 1 second. But I wanted to tell Brain Pimp that I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. But it's not even a but. It's just so we doing the right thing.
Yes,
right.
We're right.
Right, we're doing the right thing, and hopefully it get up to the fan, Smack, and then Smack tell them or the battle rappers is okay. Fans, like you said, the fans, they might not know the fans actually take this super serious. We care about this.
Because let's be honest, most of the comments you see in battle rap, they're negative. They're negative. You know what I'm saying? If you like something, you might not comment, but if you want to go off, you're gonna go off.
You're right. We act like we don't care, right? That's a fact. So they think that's why they keep saying, "Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all gonna watch it anyway." Like, why would you think that? We do definitely care because of the trolls. So you're right. Because people just say anything in the dang comments.
Right. Don't assume. Don't assume for us, please.
But go ahead,
But all right, and right there, he just proved my point. And so that's what Lux saying, right? Don't assume that all of them are rehearsing together, because some of them are rehearsing together the same way we just said. They don't need to assume that we all don't like them because of the trolls. Because think about these dudes as trolls. They rehearsing and all of this. They like the trolls of it. You see what I'm saying? So we can't put Lux and all of them. And that's why Lux came in upset. I was trying to explain why Lux came in with that energy. It was really for Piper Boy, because he ain't as knowledgeable as Caps to point out who did it. Instead, he just saying it's gotta be everybody. Everybody know that Piper Boy goes extreme. He's super extreme. So that he can get the most views, the most this, blah, squad, whatever. You know what I mean? That's how he is. So Lux didn't like his representation of the bloggers. You see what I'm saying? But when he came to Caps had facts behind what he's saying, the same stuff like y'all saying, and we ain't wrong for saying what we saying. No rehearsal. You see what I'm saying? No rehearsal, team, no rehearsals. And I agree that all the real battle rappers should wear shirts. Team no rehearsal, no rehearsal, so that we can know who got the original craft.
Yeah, if he feel like that, he should wear it.
He will though, but he will, because that's why he was so upset. Because he like, I ain't like that. I don't do that. And I know he addressing it to us, but he just trying to get it out there. The whole culture ain't like this, bro. Bump them, but that ain't nuts. And he just couldn't believe that it was deep. It was saying they did it. Dang, I ain't know they like that. Just imagine if he actually don't know, because he on the mountain, bro. He supposed to be Lux. We talking about he walking the mountain. We say, if we gonna say he doing that, then why we can't believe he doing that? And out of the sight, out of mind compared to these dudes. And these up and coming want it so bad.
That's my point, that he should shut his mouth and stop giving us so much energy if you don't really know what's going on, Mountain Man.
That's a fact too.
Bro,
but he just responding off of because he know he the man.
You know how
he
crucial
like
that was crucial. When he pulled up out the gate, that was crucial moments in battle rap history for him to either know what was going on, to be up to speed, or to be like, it's the media, or it's my sister or my coworker. I don't even know. Like, if Lux, like, I'm not trying to hold that against him, but I'll remember that too going forward. I'll be like, yo, Lux actually pulled up to a bunch of people who already been pulled up by people who said this shit clearly, and he's on some shit like, guys, don't be too, harsh. Like, just, wait it out a little bit. Like, Lux, did you not know his direct information? He's like, really? So that right there showed me, like, man, that we just wasted like 3 minutes of battle rap history of Lux not knowing up to speed. Like,
yeah, but that's okay, because he still was responding off of.
He had this whole live, go back to his live, and then still try to spin his own narrative. Like,
no, he was up to speed, but he chose not to believe. Because, like I said, bro, he just didn't heard all those rants from Piper Boy, Fred, with just all negative, bro. It can't be. There gotta be some facts to it. But no, like you said, I know how he feels because he's a part of it. So he hurt.
And it's crucial, we need him to be like, he's one of the leaders to us on our side.
He's a part of the culture. We don't know if he's a part of the rehearsal.
He better watch his mouth when he say bloggers. Like he said, the energy towards the wrong person. Wrong person, homie. Yeah. Talk to them. You already said that's your job, so do that. Right. Ain't no excuses from you, nigga. Go Mountain Man. Right. You don't even know what's going on. Stop playing with us, nigga.
The one thing that I like as far as his energy, when he came and said something, and it made me have to nod my head and back up a little bit, where he said is that this is supposed to be family. That we supposed to take care of this inside. Now, granted, I felt that
but did you hear him break down family, Pimp?
I did, but I felt it on the family part.
What you tell us to do?
I hear you, but what I'm saying is, in my heart, I feel like a fool. I feel played, okay? And when a man feel played, he ain't thinking family. He thinking enemy.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like what's going on is we are right here we are at the very beginning of a real life battle rap civil war.
But
the authentic versus the showbiz. Homeboy.
There's a leakage in the family though.
Okay.
Why mad at us though? We're just finding out, just like you, Lux.
I know we feel like him, like, come on, Lux.
Yeah, but I think we gotta not take it as personal, cause what if he don't see? What if he don't see our channel? What if he don't see? What if he don't see us yet? What if he don't know? He ain't no cap.
Out the gate, the way he came out the gate, Fred, just he seen us because he said
he did refer to like Piper Boy Williams, just him, like, yo, I just I watch Piper
That's
Boy.
what he saw, bro. You gotta believe him for what he said he saw.
I heard that part, but how y'all hear that part? They hear the part right before that, like literally right before that. He said, "Caps, I saw your video. I didn't delve in all the way. Use that same word. I stopped the video and everything, y'all." Come on, he said he saw Caps' video. What are y'all talking about? Y'all trying to give Lux a benefit of the doubt. I get it, because he Lux. No, nigga.
Well, but
I ain't trying to give him no benefit of the doubt.
What? You said we supposed to do this. You supposed to turn him to the side, nigga. Put him to the side and tell him we ain't doing that. We ain't having it.
No, what I'm saying is he's trying to use one blogger to justify his whole like angle.
He
You know,
mentioned
he's
those
like,
two
I
names
watched
and he
Piper
said
Boy, so I'm
also
gonna say
some
this.
other bloggers,
It
and he
doesn't
didn't
matter just
mention
Piper Boy, bro. You got to tap into everything, bro.
all
What's
the
going on?
game.
You
He
late?
said it's
You called them
those
late.
two main characters were the big bloggers and the
I
little
agree.
bloggers. He didn't mention their name, so I'm assuming it's us, bro. You can't fool me with that, bro. If you go on YouTube and type in anything battle rap, you're gonna see battle rap rankings. Stop playing, bro. We're not doing that. You see all these bloggers, yeah, we're saying the same narrative.
Right.
You mentioned
Right.
one
And
of
Mike
the
gonna say
names.
Right.
blunt when he's saying
And he
that
just has to
bloggers.
default to that name. Like that's
Right.
just like
I'm saying he said Piper Boy name, just like I said he said Angry Fan name, but he said bloggers. And he's saying a narrative that somebody's spinning. So not two people. He's saying a multiple people, multiple bloggers, Geo, spinning this narrative. But he ain't telling the truth because he ain't watching the videos. He's just watching the title. Yeah, my title say battle rap rehearsal. They staging it. Yeah, you're part of battle rap. You're all battle rappers. That's what our title say. If you click it, we will say the names. Heck is he talking about?
I think
I agree.
got fucked about that.
Every video I seen said the names. How about y'all? What the heck y'all talking about? What are you talking about?
There you go.
You back on?
Go ahead, Lux. We hear you. Oh no, damn! He got to go out and come back in.
I got him.
Wait, hold on. He got. Hold on.
Oh, his mic.
No. Once somebody calls him, you got to go out and come back in.
Go out and come back in.
You got to go out and come back in, bro. It's a stream yard.
Hear me?
There you go, beloved.
What you said? I ain't hear the retort.
No. Now, what I'm saying is, right, I don't think your gripe is with the media. It needs to be with your fellow battle rappers, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I think. I just think your energy needs to be with them. Because you can't dictate how some niggas gonna make blogs. I understand what you're saying when they making it a culture thing. Right?
Yeah.
And that's what you're thinking. Because you being a leader, you like, fuck that. We ain't doing that. I am the culture.
Exactly.
But at the same time,
Stupid Harlem legend.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He said, yeah,
now
he on the same thing. Yeah. But he explaining what Lux saying too. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. But Lux still gotta understand the hit of everybody gonna feel like that because that's happening in the culture and people feeling proud to say that, which I'm happy it did get out because we don't want that at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. We don't want no rehearsed battles. Nobody rehearsing.
That's why you gotta still salute Henny Man. But even though I can see
straight up.
You know
you still gotta give him credit for putting that out. That's straight up.
Appreciate you for that. Appreciate you, sir.
You say we are the streets too.
Yeah.
in a blogger, I talk about everybody's up, but I say names. I don't sugarcoat. I say names. But I think your gripe is not with us. It's not with the media, period. It has to be with your fellow battle rappers.
They're the ones who's making it public. They're making it public, beloved.
The way I kept getting it, listen, the way I kept getting it was
and your job, and you didn't say all the jobs. Here's another one for y'all. Yes, you tell your battle rap. I agree. You'll tell your fellow battle rappers, look, y'all, the fans ain't doing this. We shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? If you want to protect them. And your other job is to come to us like you did right there and say, hey, I'm not doing it. Just make sure we believe anything. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like when it comes to something like that, if you seem sincere, especially if this is the truth, we're going to be watching you like, You know what I'm saying? But if you say it with a conviction, yeah, we believe you. We believe you. Say, hey, yo, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it because I kind of believe you ain't doing it by your energy. You know what I'm saying? So it don't take much for us to believe that you actually not doing it. But that's your other job. So don't tell us what we should do. You can't even tell us what to do. Like I said, journalists do whatever the heck they want. Yes, do some of them be fat? Sure. But does other ones be false? Facts, right?
Definitely.
Shut up. We can do whatever we want. Your job is to go to a real one, real bloggers like us. Do your research like you tell us, and then go to that platform and show love. Family man. Shut up.
Hold it down, Rankin.
You sound stupid, nigga.
Battle rap is over. These niggas is booked.
That's what's happening though. With shit like this though, it's definitely leaving a black eye. It's definitely leaving a black eye.
These niggas don't define battle rap. So I'm trying to say to y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. I definitely, they don't define battle rap.
Picked it up along the way, man.
Facts.
He mad at them niggas. He mad at them niggas, but he definitely need to take that towards them. But he is speaking like as a dude from the culture that's supposed to not doing it. Like man, we ain't on that. But what them niggas is, they ain't battle rap. We is. He on our side. I'm putting him on our side. That's what I'm trying to say. Lux on our side. No, Lux on our side. What? I ain't seen it, but he sound like he on our side.
I mean,
he's on our side, but his reason is on the fence, though, Fred. His reason is on the fence, though, Fred.
He's still trying to catch up. Hey, he's an old great, bro. He's an old great.
I know. I feel you. I ain't mad though. But the reasoning is on the fence, though, bro.
They checking him.
His transition is weird, bro.
But I'm saying they checking him with the facts, so he got to straighten up. You see what I'm saying? They checking him with the facts now. They telling him who said it. They telling him they got the B magic. They got this. We hearing about the serving the hitman. This, Blase Squad. That's going, you know what I mean? They got, you got to get right when somebody chin check. You got to get right. Lay down, one of the two.
Oh, my
so yeah. I think they telling them right though. Yo. You gotta see how you respond.
Yeah, of course. I'm just like I said, this is my first time watching it, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's fire.
Yo, my phone died before I could respond. I was saying like with the whole Piper Boy shit and Lux, it wasn't big enough. I don't know what like Prudy was kind of trying to say a little bit. I'm not trying to like throw you under the bus. I'm saying like what I was saying is like Lux, it was Lux's bad, not our bad, and everybody like bloggers, it was Lux's bad to just pull up and be like all this passion, and then like at the end of it kind of be like, oh, it was, because I watched Piper Boy Williams and he kind of kept me up to speed. It's not about Piper Boy Williams or just Caps or just Rank. It's just everybody. You got to get a whole fucking shit. You know what I mean? To like, especially in Lux position. You know what I mean? You need to tap into everything to see what's going on before you pull up like that. That's my whole point was with the Piper Boy shit. Like he just used that because he was on the hot seat, bro. Everybody had like pressure on him. So he's like, oh, no. He just kind of like said Piper Boy like he was like nervous. I was just like, yo, why are you just trying to like do that? Like, you know what I mean? Just because you're on the hot seat. That's your fault that you came in with this kind of vibe. You know what I mean? That's my thing. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, that makes sense. It definitely makes sense.
That's
exactly my fault. Somebody said something?
Nah.
You sitting here getting mad at bloggers saying battle rap is dead. My nigga, if I see two niggas are rehearsing together, that's not battle rap. I'm going to say that.
Right, I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, he on our side. He on our side, bro.
Right. What else is there to say?
Fred, what if he say but? Then what?
Oh, then it's gonna be messed up. He ain't on our side.
We gotta wait to see what he's saying.
I agree. Name him.
I thought he was gonna say but, bro. Oh man. He was almost through. He was almost through, bro. He was almost through.
No, you're right. So he said name him, but he keeps saying
he right. It was call him out like you doing that. He talk about exactly what you doing.
Yeah.
How many we got on
how much we got on the list, Ranks? Name the list up. Name the list, Ranks. How much we got already?
6-2.
Okay. Then that's what he told us to do. Name him. When we get up to 50, right? Yeah, like you said, when we get up to 50,
absolutely.
We'll let them know what's up.
Yeah, we gonna keep doing
Lux
it.
number 7 though.
Like how many battle rappers agree?
No, Lux on our side. He number 3.
So you paying Lux 3? Y'all agree?
3?
Not yet.
Lux on our side. It's
I
two
thought it
battle
was yet
rappers.
to be determined. My bad.
It's yet to be determined.
All right,
I didn't know what
it could be that. It could be that.
No, I didn't know he was early.
You still can't refute the fact that he said he not for that, and he said name him. You can't refute that fact. We just listened to it. I mean, he ain't really no home. He just said it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
The fact.
Okay. So I think he named him. We're gonna see what he said after they name him. Here we go.
All of them. You talking to the wrong one. I brought him up here.
So leave it. All right, so here, go right here. Here, go right here. Hold up. info right. If y'all got that information and y'all drop them names to the fans, let that be known. We let them niggas get a scarlet letter.
Obviously, you already know that we did it on live, and they just explained to you again that they had them come up on live. So we mean drop them to fans.
These are the shit. That's what I said. They gotta see our shit, right?
You drop fans. Like,
we said all this shit on live, Fred. We were there, Fred. Come on now, bro.
And we still gathering up the information now.
Right.
We said we got 6 and 2, not 3 yet, because y'all don't want to give it to them. But we got 6 and 2. We doing what he said. We going live and still gathering the information. He said we should have it beforehand. So I mean that's what he said. But hey, this how we gotta do it, look. So get it. You feel me?
Yo, Fred,
the
way Lux is talking, it's like watching paint dry, bro. Like come on, Lux, man.
Yeah, but he's on our side though. That's what I'm seeing. I'm being critical about both. I understand what we saying completely.
Right.
But I also see that he is not for that. He is not trying to take his career as I'm a rehearsal. This is whole life. This was Lux's life surrounding around this.
I think together as a community, we thought he would just jump out the gate with that instead of waiting 15 minutes, like this slow transition. Lux, what the hell, man? Like you were so emotional. Everything was cloggy and foggy. Like, damn.
And I'm telling you, he didn't watch Piper Boy Williams' blog. Piper Boy Williams went on a big time hip hop station and was saying all battle rap was fake. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He heard it on the radio or something, bro. Not on Piper Boy's blog. Piper Boy made a blog about he went on a big radio place and said it and went crazy. He told you, go watch Piper Boy blog. He told you he went up there, man, I went up there and say anything, wasn't going crazy because battle rap rehearsals, and he tell you that. So Lux heard that, and that was the presentation of battle rap to the hip hop culture. And Lux being ahead, looking like, what the hell we saying? I ain't fake. So that's the energy Lux coming on. It ain't right for him to come at Caps like that. Of course, we all know that. That's what we say. But what I'm saying is the energy what he's saying and what he's using is because of the representation that Piper Boy himself went on that place and put that out, even though we're putting out good stuff and doing a lot.
Make an exception though, Fred. Hold on, Fred. Hold on, Rex. I got it. Hold on, Fred.
Good job.
Hold on. All those that you just said, Fred, but guess what? One bad apple spoil a whole bunch. So we gotta put everybody in the family and say yes, it's gonna die.
Whole bunch if you keep it inside. It don't always spoil the whole bunch.
No,
we eat apples. We know.
Regardless of how it's being presented, though, it still revolves around the culture, and whoever is doing it make it look bad for the culture, Fred. So that's the part he doesn't get, though.
Yeah, but it's still
I
like
agree,
you said,
though,
whoever's
but
doing it, you still got to point that part out.
But,
you had to say
agree,
that to make
but
your
the gate, even with the names, though, it still revolves around the culture, Fred. That's the point, bro.
Exactly, but it don't make the whole
Caffeine era.
We don't know the whole name, so
the Caffeine era.
I won't even be mad. Are you mad at the people that say in the culture, Fred? Huh?
No, of course not.
Of course. So why would he be mad? So don't take up for him. You know what I'm saying? Because so what he mean culture? You know, what are you talking about? We ain't mad if they say in the culture make one bad apple, like Fruity said, spoil the whole bunch. And the dude asked him already, he ain't answered the question. Can you at least agree that it make all y'all look bad? He don't want to answer that. Right or wrong?
My point. That's my point.
That's my point. I don't know if he don't want to answer it. I got to watch the video some more. But he definitely has not answered it. I agree.
He didn't answer it.
I agree that he has not answered it.
Oh, right. You know what I'm saying? So why he mad at us? That's what we mad for. He ain't
really mad at us. He misdirected his energy. He really mad at the way it was presented. Not that we presented it wrong. Because we didn't want the one that went up there to do it.
How you mistake bloggers in the incident? How you mad at what we mad at, which is the battle rappers rehearsing, and the same thing, but accidentally say bloggers? Please make that make sense.
He's only saying bloggers because he was talking about Piper Boy what he went up and said at that place.
So why he even got any type of energy at Caps? So that's why I said we're gonna keep playing that game. Nobody, it still don't make sense why he mad at the bloggers or angry fan. Like unless
He don't have no reason to be mad at angry fans.
It's bloggers. You know what I'm saying?
Or all the rest of the other bloggers. Yeah.
Bloggers.
That's my point, Fred.
I agree. I agree with that, Brody.
Come on, Fred. Piper Boy don't represent bloggers.
Fred, we ain't doing that, Fred.
That stuff.
And nah, it ain't us doing that. All right, look.
He should know.
All right, look. All right, look. All right, look. Like we are people, right? But oftentimes the biggest image that's put out there on the biggest platform get formed into our image, even though that's not us. So when he went on the biggest platform and put an image out there, even though it wasn't us as a whole, that's how it looked to Lux. That's all I'm saying. He should know better that that's not us, but he don't like the way that's looked to other people about us, and he's a part of that culture, so he feel bad about it. Yeah, but he definitely got misdirected energy, but I understand.
100%. Definitely not the angry fan. Salute to you, angry fan.
If you want to crucify, boom, 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 y'all do that. But don't listen. You don't put people in situations.
Oh, you should say don't.
Wait, in the building. What's going on? Wayward. I pulled him up, but no, he went there.
Don't what, bruh?
You should say don't nothing now.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about Lux is speaking to?
I think he's still speaking about Piper Boy. He need to let that part go.
He coming at bloggers. Lux coming at bloggers for not saying names. Lux is coming at bloggers. He got the nerve to come over to our culture and talk about bloggers not saying names. And every blogger I saw said names. But if you listen to freaking Fred, his lawyer, that's trying to take his side.
Oh man.
Like, come on, man.
Shapiro.
He got the nerve, man. You don't even know what's going on. Ask questions, smart man. What are you talking about?
Hey, pay me, Lux. Pay me.
I got you, Lux. Oh, yeah, Rankin. Sorry, y'all.
Ain't for them. Like if you don't give nobody the charge, that ain't theirs.
What are you talking about? They don't.
If you don't listen, you don't put people in situations that ain't for them. Like if you don't give nobody the charge, that ain't theirs.
What are you talking about? They the ones who said it.
Look, is he retarded, y'all? Like I said, is he retarded? Every time you say you understand, that means you was wrong or I got new information, right? So why you keep understanding and then going back to your dumb information? He didn't do that. So who you talking to? Piper Boy, like Fred said, or angry fan? So you ain't even smart enough to know angry fan and Piper Boy is two different entities. Right.
Go right. Listen. I think I get it. Go ahead, Angry. Go ahead.
Herb said it on the Spaces. Yoshi G got outed by the opponent she took the bar from. Imagine said it on a radio show. Miss Hustle said it.
Get your bars radio show. Stop playing with him, Cat.
In the Spaces. Then I got her on live, and she got even more in depth. We're getting it straight from the battler's mouth, beloved. You're talking about us, how we should block.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Talk to him.
No, beloved.
Talk to him, Angry.
The fans didn't just fuck with all the bloggers because they wanted to. They
watch Lux. Look at Lux. Look at Lux, y'all.
Reasons.
Look at his face.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
His face.
He didn't know that, bro. He didn't know all that. That's what I'm telling you.
20 minutes later.
Right.
Oh, right.
You can see he didn't know that, bro.
Fan base about being watered down and shit like that. No, we said have integrity. We have integrity. Doing this. If we ain't have integrity for the culture, we'd be shutting the fuck up like y'all want us to. And then it'd be all a fucking play in a script.
Stupid.
I know you gotta get your money. I know y'all want to eat, but don't show them the fans so y'all can get your money. I'm not talking about you, beloved. Before you go, I'm not.
Yeah, relax, beloved.
Before you get in your feelings.
Exactly.
Not you, beloved. Relax.
Turning your energy to the wrong person, sir.
Relax, beloved.
Where I'm coming from, though, be real. You get out of the Loaded Lux.
Look at his face. That's a classic face.
Ah.
It's the classic. I'm dumb. It was wrong face. Not the I'm dumb part, y'all. I added that, but I was wrong face, 100%.
Right. The half
Battle rap. You know I'm getting the bullshit. You know
That's
I'm
the
not.
half joke.
Yo.
You're like, yeah. Face, look, lines going out the forehead and everything. Yeah. Calm down, sir.
You know I'm not.
No, we gotta
keep
understand.
it real, beloved. You know I'm keeping it real, nigga.
Cabs, I understand where he's coming
That
from.
was his soul he was talking to. You know when nigga's soul leave, he turned nice. That evil spirit. Yeah, you talked it right out of his body. He back normal. Yeah. Yeah, that stupid narrative spirit he came over here with, trying to save his fellow battle rappers. Yeah, you talked it out of him. Yeah, you look at his face now. He nice. He happy now.
He's one of the pillars. Serious Jones, he's a pillar.
He's a pillar.
So these niggas don't want to look at this shit like this, but this is what's happening. This is what's happening, Lux.
All right, so look, man, because
I get what you say though.
Here we go.
Right. You know what you're talking about before you say it.
Yeah.
I mean, you respect.
Here
we go.
Right. I know that hurts. Right. Stomach chop.
Yeah.
The soul.
I mean, I get that.
No doubt, I get that.
Because a lot of times
I bought you up the minute it came out. I bought them up here. Same fucking way. Same way.
Right.
Except for Verb, he's the only one who didn't come up yesterday. And he watched it. He said he loved the show.
I told you, you think Surf and Hitman, when we heard about them, or assumed that they was writing together or sparred together because of that part, come out here bragging about that battle? Huh? Telling us, oh yeah, we heard, or brag. No.
Yo, let's practice the dot in your head. You ready? So 1, 2, 3. Dot in your head. Dot in your head.
It was the attitude they had behind it. Oh, so what? Santa Claus is real type of stupid attitude.
A veteran, a nigga that used to come.
We ain't doing that.
Come to New York to battle you niggas in the street. Said that shit, bro. 90, hey yo, Lux, and he said, beloved, he said 90% of the back. That's the culture, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, but see, when he say 90,
but when a nigga like Verb says that, what does it mean for the culture?
Hey, you
need to understand.
Verb got a bigger voice.
Verb, a nigga that
I went live. You right. When I went live, I said, yo, get Verb on the live. I named everybody.
You did say that.
Say about it.
Cause that's sad with a veteran, a nigga that been around since all of you niggas. All y'all just coming from St. Louis to battle you niggas in the streets of New York.
Hold up, man, because I just heard them people agreeing with Lux and all that, man. Hold up. Let me see if he
Verb says that. What does it mean for the culture? Hey, when a nigga like Verb says that, what does it mean for the culture?
Hey, you need to understand. Verb got a bigger voice.
Verb, a nigga that
I went live. You right. When I went live, I said, yo, get Verb on the live. I named everybody.
You did say that.
Say about it.
So you're not doing your job, because if my calculate or my memory fits me right, you said your job is to pull them to the side. And then you try to change it to us and say our job was to pull them to the side, because the live, you just answer them questions in the public. But now you're saying you did what? You did what? Fred.
He pulled him up.
Again, Verb.
He want to pull him up on the live. What is he talking about?
That's not in the closet. That's not to the side.
A nigga that
I went live.
Just say anything. So it looked like he had a humble face, but then that fast, the spirit came back.
I can't help him there, sir.
That fast. We thought you
understood. I rest
Stop
my
saying
case right there,
anything else,
sir.
I knew they bamboozled him. I had to play it back, y'all. I said, oh, wait. Can't miss nothing.
Hey, look at his face, bro. Yo, he see everything like, yo, look, you really gonna say that?
You right. When I went live, I said, yo, get Verb on the live.
No, they didn't catch it. Trust me. Both of them, no way they caught that.
I named
you did say
everybody
that. You did say that.
say about it.
See, because he agreed. Yeah, you did say that. No, you're supposed to say, wait a minute. I thought you said y'all supposed to pull him to the side. That's what you're supposed to say, but they ain't got it like rankings, y'all. No way. But it's a little harder when you got them live, y'all. You know, so I be pausing and stuff, making my little. Yeah, it's easier for me. I'm reacting. So I give me all the benefit of the doubt. Harlem legend, angry fan. Salute to y'all.
Cause that's sad with a veteran, a nigga that been around since all of you niggas. All y'all just coming from St. Louis to battle you niggas in the streets of New York.
Sweet welcome is work.
It's coming on live on Spaces and saying 90% of your favorite battle rappers all script shit. It's all scripting.
Because then when he say 90%,
that's sad. That's bad.
I hear you. That's really bad. So that's what I'm saying. When Verb say 90%, Verb, you gotta say who the 90%. That's like then the whole culture.
Fred. He even knew about not just Piper Boy, Fred, Gio. He even saw the spaces with Verb. He even seen Verb say it. And he knows the position in the job order. He told us. Y'all not doing nothing wrong. Y'all doing what you're supposed to do. We supposed to pull him to the side, the side, the side. But I heard Verb say that. So why did you pull him to the side? Shut up.
Sure. You can't just say that. Because who? You gotta say who, and who makes up 90%.
But that's where it's coming from. See now,
right? Ask him. He the one who said it. What the heck are you talking to us for? Go to him. Ask him in private, like you said. Right. Get the whole information, research all that stuff you told us. Right. That's your friend, right? That's your peer, right? Go call him. Do that stuff you told us to do. And if you tell us, he got a cherry, y'all. Why he don't tell us? No, there's no way he gonna tell his peers, y'all. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna tell us, y'all. He's not gonna.
I'm just saying, we take y'all. Yet most battle rap fans look at you niggas as gods in battle rap. Verb included. They all niggas all look like as gods. So when I say something, we got Piper Boy in the building. Salute. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
90% is a lot.
We got Piper Boy in the building. We're gonna have Piper Boy pull up right now in the building. He coming up right now. Piper Boy. We gotta see what it is.
Verb can't say names because he don't even know 90% of the culture. Verb just talking. He don't even know 90% of the culture. So he just talking, y'all. Verb don't know nothing. Just talk. But like I said, him saying such a high number means he does know quite a few. Him himself. For him to say a big number, right? Right. So we're gonna take that information with B Magic's information, with She Happens information, with Holmesy's information, and then we're gonna come up with our own percentage.
Conclusion. Facts.
What's yours? Mine's a 60. I know I'm going a little too crazy.
B Magic was bugging, bro. He's bugging. He was bugging.
No,
bugging. So Midwest Miles? Why you just ruin our whole shit? All right.
So what's your percentage? Don't tell nobody they bugging. I want to hear percentages. How much percentage of culture you think is rehearsing and writing together? Right. Nothing.
He should be a supervisor, bro. He should be like a manager.
I need numbers.
At least 45% of the caffeine people. 45%, half of caffeine.
Okay. 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 Numbers? Anybody else? Right. I'm waiting for Pretty and Fred. They said
0% of our battle.
What you mean? What you mean numbers? Like
how much percent of the culture? Because Verb said 90%. But
I'm not believing 90%.
So how much do you think? Because we heard how many people. So we're gonna take those numbers and come up with our own.
For me to give a educated guess, I need to find out some more. Information. I don't think I got enough information. I need some more.
Hold up, Fred. Look, I know you Lux's lawyer, but you can't be everybody's lawyer, man.
Hey, but the whole thing is, I ain't being everybody's lawyer.
You know what though?
Do a punchline.
Wonder if the whole 90%.
How about that?
You're saving the whole battle rappers. You're saving not only Verb. I mean, Lux. You're saving all the battle rappers.
Rankings. Wonder if the 90
at least 5%. Can we start there?
Yeah. No, we can start.
We don't get enough information. What's up? What you got going? Can I get percentage? Anybody?
Bro, I think when she saw those brothers in the room writing, that was the 90. The 10 that were out of that shit was like Lux, Serious,
He had to say he saw a room full of niggas.
Right, that's the 90.
I don't know how big that room was, but I'm gonna say about 5 niggas was in that room.
You know, seriously though, here is where the fan in me is. Cause see, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down like this. I'm a new fan of battle rap. Okay, relative to you guys, I showed up between strike 1 and strike 2.0. That's how new I am. Okay, so when I showed up, when I first got into this, I was tripped out by how I'm like, okay, these guys are the top money guys, and they're going on their own thing. I'm like, I was all hyped up on it like an independent businessman kid. And so when they crawled back to smack, as soon as I showed up, I was like, what happened to y'all? Y'all was talking so heavy.
What it is, man. You know how it is.
My fault. I did not mean to do that. I come back like it's the video. You just hit me hard.
And so I don't know about what it was like back 10 years ago or anything like that. But in the little time I've been watching, I can tell the difference between what Verb said, the anxiety guys, when folks are anxious and when they're calm. So that's why I say 50% of the Caffeine folks are sparring, because you can tell it's a difference. When someone like Hustle said, if she was battling a female, she'd never rehearse because she wants to kill her. So then there's the anxiety, there's the true competition. But against a dude, she just don't want to look bad, so she'll spar with him. So when you're somebody who's trying to keep getting that caffeine money and somebody else trying to get that caffeine money, then sparring together in the parking lot to make sure y'all got a good enough job interview. Because when Hustle said that thing about doing her video or doing her live on her Caffeine show to get her hours, that's when I clicked and said, wait a minute, how many of these battle rappers are just media employees of Caffeine Industries? You see what I'm saying? All them having to do how many hours a week on the show, having to do this, having to do that their job is to stay employed. And that's more important to them than winning a battle authentically.
Until now. No apparel, no rehearsals. Until now. And we not having it. But my man said 50% or 45%. That's a good 45%, I think he said. I say 60%. I know I might be overdoing it. And he tells us not, Lux tells us don't say all, like Piper Boy. All. That's 100%, y'all. Nobody said that. But I guess Piper Boy might have said it, I guess, to spin Lux narrative. But then Verb said 90. We don't care about what Verb talking about. I need percentages. Out of all the y'all heard before, how much y'all think? He's acting like it's a problem. We can come with assumptions if we want. What you talking about? 60%. Y'all need to cut it out. We don't like it. You still at 5%, Fred?
No.
Is you still at it?
I don't know. What Prudy at? How about that? Huh?
Hey, Prudy.
Yeah, I'll go with the 55. 55.
Okay, there you go.
55.
There you go. You got your percentages, huh?
Right. You know that's making your 5 make our overall come up higher. You know that, right? It's right.
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm not. My 5% wasn't actually my 5. You said, "Come on, at least give it a 5%." I'm letting you know 5% wouldn't be a hard guess. You see what I'm saying? I told you, for me to make an educated guess, I needed to know more information. That's just only facts. You know what I mean? But I mean, if I wanted just to make an opinionated guess, you know what I mean, not an educated guess, I'll say about 75%. From the credibility, I mean, from all that we've seen, and the fact that we go back and from the little bit of history that we did see, it's going back super far. And then the rumors that we heard about the surfing hitman, that take it back even further. Than the Be Magic, right? So that's Surf's biggest battle.
And Lux look more mad about that it's out than it happened. So
and that definitely could be the case. Yeah. Matter of fact, that is the case. Let's say that. I told you I'm not his lawyer. I left him About 20 minutes ago.
You left him already.
Hey, Reigns. But I did feel like if I played the middleman in it, then it'll make for a better live. You know what I mean? I felt like if I did that, it'll make for a better live because we gotta have some pushback. You know what I mean? That way we can have a better argument. You know.
I mean, you could choose to play devil's advocate. That's called devil's advocate. But you could choose to do that if you want. Play that side.
I mean, I just did.
But yeah, right. Absolutely.
I just did.
Right. Killed the
devil. Bro, at the end of the day, Lux needs to talk to me.
Prudent. It's just a figurative speech. It's not really the devil. I'm not actually being the devil.
Right.
So you're not killing me, all right?
Nah.
All right. Now, I'm gonna just take it literally for you, Prudent, because you being literal with it.
You know what I'm actually interested in is when she said the thing about walking into that room and seeing all those dudes writing and it broke his heart. What I honestly want to know as a grown man who still tries to hold on to that little kid stuff is when he saw that and it broke his heart, what was it in him that made him decide to say, well, if they doing it like that, I might as well do it too. That's the mindset we got to get rid of. It ain't the people, it's the mindset.
Right.
What is it that makes you say that you need to have this weird, I'm getting over on you fools? Because that's where the disrespect comes from. Right. In my time, I didn't pull many a scam, all right? And when you hit a mark after you didn't got the money, you sitting there, because you got to justify why you did that wrong. And so somehow the fact that they were stupid enough not to keep their money is the reason why they shouldn't have had it. Okay. And so when you start cheating the people who believe in you, because other than battle rap fans, who knows that Sheed Happen exists? See, that's my point. We're the only people in the world who know them by these stage names.
Right.
So,
give us that at least.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't Sheed Happens at his real job. He ain't Sheed Happens if he get locked up.
Right.
He's,
I'm sure them battle rappers tell them their friend. I'm sure they tell niggas that they put their name.
And so I want to know honestly, what is it in them that makes them go from saying, you know what, I really want to see how good I am, to, you know what, I'm just gonna do it like they do it to get the paycheck. What's the process by which you really want to prove you're the best, to you just go along with whatever everybody else is doing? That's what I want to understand. I don't understand that part.
I got a better question. What type of nigga are you that say, hey, if they do it, I'm just going to do it? What type
That's
of
terrible. Yeah, thanks.
Well, but hold up. That's how we got some of these brothers locked up in prison. I'm saying that's it go along to get along. I mean, be real with it.
Yes,
nah, but see, look, where we come from, we the people that stood out. We the people that didn't go it the way everybody did it. So that's why we don't like it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Especially hip hop heads. Anybody been following hip hop?
Yeah, we don't go along with that. That's not good for us at all. That's zero. I mean,
but if that's where all these battle rappers come from as well, what happened in their mindset that said them say, you know what? I remember Matt Thompson said it like this.
That's not where all these battle rappers come from, obviously.
No, you gave us a good point, Brain. I mean, I think you was telling us kind of like because it's a job to them and they trying to look good, or you was trying to paint that picture for us, right?
Yeah, he was painting that picture. I like that narrative they paint because that's factual. That's factual because they got shows and all that stuff. But
like super, it pays their bills for real. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I can kind of see that.
But I still think it's a way to keep it authentic.
And like you said, they didn't know that we didn't like it as much. They thought they looking at the trolls in the comments and like, oh, they wouldn't care, so we can do this and they don't care and make it look better for the court. They thought they were doing something good. So I see that narrative. But no, you're not. You didn't know us. We hate that. Don't hate that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that's what you was trying to say.
Well, no. Us hating it is one thing.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Brian.
Them hating, what I'm saying is us hating it is a given, because we ain't cheering up there. That's why we kill folks for stealing other people's lines. We don't want to hear you. Okay, like when Mac Myron battled Ines. All right, I hated that. I hated his third. When he just took Nas's ether and just did that for the whole round, I hated that. Because I've already heard ether 100 times. I don't need to hear your take on it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do your own, do it like Remy Ma, put it to a beat and go make some money with it.
There we go.
I'm paying to hear some authentic, on the cuff. Shoot that stuff at Enes. Don't go out here and recycle Ice Ice Baby or anything else that hit years ago, and now you want to get your name on it.
Especially Enes, like you're rapping against Enes. This is your chance to like just do your shit. Don't do weird shit, bro.
Exactly. Make your name. Make your name. Don't echo. Don't join the Nas echo choir, because And so it's a thing about. Like I said, when I showed up, it was during the strike days, and so I was all hyped. I thought that these battlers were about to step out and start their own league and do all this and that.
Right.
And so since then, I've come to understand that a lot of the top people are just men of piss poor character. They're just, they're constantly. I was never
wise, right. When you look into them in the spaces, I blame the spaces for that. Go ahead.
Well, what I'm saying is that I can't understand how dudes are cool for years, and then for a few dollars, they gonna air out some absolute intimate personal business. Like, remember that time when your kid got hit by the car, you thought they was gonna die? You was crying I'm like, hold up, dog. You don't need to go into all of that. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I'm saying. Their character as people is shoddy. They don't have what in Yiddish, menschkeit, the honor amongst men, the space between a handshake. Wow. And so the fact that they're dismissing and talking
because that's the reason I don't even battle rap. I stopped battle rap because the more
not Reigns. Did y'all just watch the Moot interview? I mean, the supposed to be face off that he was late for, but he sat there and talked for a long time.
No.
See, but this what Moot was just talking about. What Brian talking about now is Moot was like, if I know y'all just wanted me to just go and like shoot, kill. He didn't say it like that, but just rapidly flows about destruction and stuff that don't make no sense, and y'all not gonna hold it accountable to my character, and I'm just doing it for battle rap. Then I would have just did that. That's what he's saying he gonna do in this match. That's what he was asking Jay Black and them. Because he was like, he is trying not to do that type of stuff. But if y'all just want me to be that and do that, then you know what I mean. But we not really saying you got to do that. It's about that. That's what the rankings point system about. That they ain't gotta say shoot, kill, and all that stuff. It's about the flow pocket and the way you set the bar up in it to do it. That you can talk about anything and score in the rankings. You see what I'm saying? As long as it's believability, conviction, different stuff, that they're scoring the points.
The criteria separates the bias. Go ahead.
But this is why we need it. We need it because it also helps moral conduct that people don't think they have to just do murder, kill. Because that's why what Moot learned from them today. They said, yeah, Moot, do that. We want you to do that. And we don't really. But they told us, so Moot, like, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I got y'all. See, because Moot, like, why they can't receive me? He trying to figure out, but they thinking that's because he need to talk about Glocks with however many bullets in it and it relate to this. You see what I'm saying?
You watch Jimmy Detroit. Yeah, I feel you, Fred.
I'm just saying. I just watched the Moot thing. I was sitting and watched the face offs that just happened. Well, people weren't showing up. Still out of order.
I mean, if he had that thought, Fred, all he had to do is go watch B-Dot and look at his comments. We love him. So he don't murder, kill. So he should figure out, he should have figured out if he part of the culture or these guys part of the culture like they say. So it's not my fault. They should do their research. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's our fault at all. I'm just telling you where his mind is. Oh, yeah. That's where he's stuck at. That's a shame. You know what I mean? Like the brother said earlier, I can't believe when Lux came up there at the first 3 minutes, we had to look at it. He didn't even know what was going on. But I'm saying that's where we at. In order for us to get better, we got to realize where we at in order to improve. True. But we can't keep harping on what happened. We got to figure it out now. You see what I'm saying? We got to figure out how to make it better. And that's why I think your ranking system is so important, rankings, because it'll help people be able to battle rap as a sport and be mature and not have to have a chaotic destruction culture. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's part of the biggest thing that your rankings is for. For us to be able to have a sport.
Make it a sport. We want it to be a realistic sport for it to be more structured, for stuff won't happen dumb. Just make it more serious, they can get paid more. Like if you structure something in the sport, everything go up. You know what I'm saying? So for
that's facts.
So that's what I'm ranking for. order, structure, showing people where it's at. Old boy came over here. He said he was confused as I don't know what 2 years ago. How many years ago? He said strike. That was probably
About 3.5.
Yeah, that was about 4 years. Yeah, right. So he was confused. I don't know what. No, he don't know who what. If he had a ranking system, he'll know exactly where to go, who to follow, boom, where to go join, watch state battles, watch state resident. He'll know what to do. But we don't. It's just a free for all place over here. So he probably end up being a fan of somebody and then get disappointed by that person. Probably 9 times out of 10. You know how it go. He start being a fan, he end up getting disappointed. Like,
damn, why he ain't winning no battles?
But rankings. So salute to rankings because it's not just the you know what I mean, like judging battles and kind of getting the structure or criteria to the game. You know what I mean? Over the years, I've seen the man. Trust me, I know him for years. Saying,
I'm sorry.
Don't be biased.
I'm gonna give it to you in 5 seconds.
Don't be biased.
I'm gonna give it to you in 5 seconds. Nobody's talking about the homecoming. Why would we talk about it if it's fake? I think this is important. Go ahead, Gio.
My bad. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only is it scores that we're trying to keep a structure, right? As a group, because even before you even say anything, you're like, yo, my opinion don't count. Let's see what it could be 3 people in the live or 16 or 30. Consensus. Boom. Calculator. Bang. What also I'm saying is like you stress the fact you stress the fact, bro, so, like of non-bias. Because a lot of people get caught up. Like if Flash pulls up right now from Philly and he's talking about Easy the Block Captain, or like, yo, you kind of sensitive, but he's not like that. You know what I mean? Milwaukee pulls up talking about, you know what I'm saying? A fucking Sneezy Bo and shit. Like, he's not all because he's Midwest. Like, there's no bias here, bro. As long as we keep that bias out of here, it fluctuates. You know what I'm saying? The scores is more realistic. The consensus is more together, compatible. Like, things start clicking. But when people like, yo, I like this guy. I'm from LA, so I like Nitty. We don't do that over here. It's not to say that.
And also, Gio, and Fred, a lot of battle rappers low key come over here and highlight the rankings.
Right? Ask for advice. You seen it.
You know the thing about us not talking about homecoming.
Go ahead, hold on for a second.
Not just no mid-tier names that y'all know. Yeah.
That's. Go ahead, Brian.
The thing about us not talking about homecoming is because this is way more important to us than those particular battles. The sanctity and authenticity of what we dedicate so much of our energy to is way more important to us than who performs tomorrow night or not. And so that's the problem. This has got to be nipped in the bud because I re-downloaded the Caffeine app just to see the bump, just to see, are they going to rehearse? I mean, my mindset is a totally different thing than it was 2 weeks ago. Totally different. And that's not good for me continuing to watch. Because if I feel like I'm being played for a fool, I can go watch cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the thing about folks like Hustle and other people who didn't got some Snoop money, they didn't got some industry shine, they didn't have some people doing this and that. They forget that without people like us tuning in, none of those people care about them. It's only because we know who Miss Hustle is that people in the industry thought that if she can do something over there, maybe she do something over here. And so, okay, this might be the minor leagues of the hip hop money game. Okay, fair enough. But the truth of it is, I don't care about the battles winning and losing if I don't believe they're authentic. I don't care.
And that's the whole part. They don't even want us to care about winning and losing, which is nasty work. Imagine the competition gone. Imagine fakeness. Are y'all fans of WWE? I'm just wondering. Right now.
No. But I'll be honest, when I was a kid,
I stopped watching it.
Thank you, sirs. Like, what are y'all talking about?
In your position as a pillar in the game.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I couldn't say it. No way I could say it that good. I couldn't say it better myself. No way I could say that good.
I'm just keeping it real. I understand where you're coming from. You heard?
Because this is where I always talked about it. When I told motherfuckers, or it's a different time where you gotta really check a motherfucker's integrity, what you stand on when this shit start becoming a business.
Okay, what?
Because then what you doing with the material? So nigga get mad if I take 6 months to a year, or if I show up when I show up, but when I show up, I show up.
Go out.
You understand? It come from a real place, so you gotta understand where I come from with this. When niggas talking like that,
You got the audio, the video went out, but he got the audio. So
you can't just say battle rap dead.
I'm adding Piper Boy right now.
Yo, what's going on? Piper Boy Williams in the building. Salute. Talk to me. God damn it.
2 midway.
You heard?
What y'all mad about? What's this?
You heard? You heard?
First of all, no, Lux, you know I respect you, but them ballers out there running their mouth on film. That's not my fault. If they getting on there talking, my bad, Uber driver. If they doing interviews talking about they rehearsing together, what am I supposed to do? I got into battle rap because of the love of it. I thought this is the purest form. I'm finding out they out here rehearsing. What is that?
talk, stupid Piper Boy.
He's going crazy.
That is not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put it out there. All these bloggers out here compromise. I don't care. I'm not.
Talk.
He's going crazy.
I'm gonna say what it is. I'm not on no payroll. I'm not on caffeine. I ride for the people. If they got a problem with it, they hit me up like, yo, what's up? I got a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with it, period. What y'all out here rehearsing for? Like, what is this?
Man.
And then I'm seeing A-Net drop a blog. They talking about, you know, you got battlers saying it out of their...
Oh, I know. Yo,
He going crazy. Hey, this like...
But he's supposed to.
Hey, his flow... Hey, bro, he flow in pocket. He dropping the punches right where he needs to, bro. He's like, bro, he's going crazy right now. He like in the showtime.
He got this clean on his own platform. He going crazy.
He going crazy right now.
He going crazy on this one. Let's go, Piper. Go crazy. He do better under pressure. Let's go, Piper.
They own mouth. People writing together. I'm walking in the rooms, they rehearsing together, and they making fun of it on Twitter now like it ain't no big deal. This is a big deal when y'all going out here putting in y'all work, making y'all legacies known, and they out here shitting on it. Like, what is that? Like, that ain't my fault. You know what they doing? They're calling you up, gassing you, and not telling you the real and the facts of what the fuck's going on. They should not be out here doing that. Hollow the Don don't do that.
Why they keep saying Hollow? Did Hollow come out and say he didn't do that? That's the second time I heard Hollow's name just pop out of nowhere. I don't know do that. Caps said that, didn't he? So who said that on this live? Yeah, Caps. That's tough. That means something. Let me find out. I got to put Hollow on the 3 side. We can make it 3.
You know Hollow rock with us, man. You guys my favorite.
Right.
Already. The nah.
Right. You're just throw him over there, y'all. No. We gonna wait to hear what we gotta say.
Hey, let's get Cassie's opinion.
Y'all too nice. They said, yeah, put Hollow over there. Like, what? Nah.
You don't do that. I don't think they should be defended on this at all, bro. Like,
no, you right. Listen, they shouldn't be defended, but at the same time, they shouldn't be defended.
My bad, real quick. And I'm not about to be calling these people that saying.
Hold on, I wasn't finished, Lux. What? Haymaker.
Hold up. What?
You're going crazy right now.
Say that. Rewind, sir, for me, please.
Bro, like,
no, you right. Listen, they shouldn't be defended, but at the same time, they shouldn't be defended.
My bad, look.
Yeah, he didn't get to say it. What's up? Talk to me. Hello, father. I thought you wanted me to rewind. You said rewind Prudy.
Yeah, but they should be defending. But Piper Boy cut him off. Damn, man.
Right. He let him say it all again. Yeah, he let him get it out.
Real quick. And I'm not about to be called.
But I like that. I like that Piper Boy saying, "Hold up, bro. Yo, I ain't finished rapping. Don't talk while I'm rapping. Talk, stupid Piper Boy."
All of these people that saying that they rehearsing, asking them if they rehearsing. If they saying they rehearsing, they rehearsing. Angry fan interviewing people and they laughing about it like, what's the big deal? They gonna watch it anyway. Fuck that.
We ain't watching that.
That part right there hit me every time, y'all. Every time they say that, hits me hard, like I'm a little tiny. Like what? I never been told what to do. Even when I was little, didn't even listen to my mama and daddy, y'all. What are you talking about? It made me feel a certain type of way when you try to tell me what to do. Like, I'm gonna do what? Like, that's crazy. It makes me really don't want to do it now. Just because.
Like, y'all fucking up the game.
Yeah.
Exactly. We put years in this shit. People, like, yeah, they get mad at us, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about when they win and they lose. We put years in this shit. We got to deal with a bunch of shit from the fans. When y'all see them 10, 20, 30,000 views going up, you know what I'm saying? We got to hear shit, too, about our opinions. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what if I don't think these niggas should be out here rehearsing at all. I think that shit is bullshit. They trying to defend it. And most of these niggas is getting paid by Caffeine.
Yo, this Piper said this is my time.
Mm.
Angry fan. Yeah.
This is my show now.
It's my show now.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is what it is. So they out here trying to fucking justify it to keep that damn check. That is sold they soul in this motherfucker.
Talk it. Tell it.
Piper boy going all the way out with it. That was a still room taker.
Me too.
That's a room taker, man.
This is battle rap. This is the last vestige of fucking hip hop. You see what I'm saying? Like,
look at him. Just throw his thumb up. Yeah. But let's see if you try. But my thing is, this is y'all. But my thing is,
you're confusing me with my
niggas paying like $700-800 to go out there betting on these battles, and they already know the fuck gonna win.
Know the results.
You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And all these niggas, they mad because I ain't compromised. Because I go to, not you, but just because I go to a fucking event, don't mean I gotta keep hush about this shit. Niggas did not subscribe to me for all these. I lost a lot of shit over this. You know what I'm saying? I love the sport. You know what
somebody said Cass. It was you. That was you. I would love to hear Cassidy's part of you. This is the only thing that I agree with him with. This is probably the only thing I would ever agree with that dude with.
And you know Cassidy will be strict on it. I told you these dudes were fake.
Yep, absolutely.
I told you they ain't worth the money I am. I'm the man.
I be thinking like, look,
they elevated the culture. I got them paid and they don't get no faking out here.
You're right.
But he got that. That's the facts of him, though. That's the facts. You got to give him that credit. Hey, that's his part he played.
Right.
I mean, but like that shit, like y'all, you know, the legends and shit, y'all work to get to where the fuck y'all got to get to. These niggas cheating.
There we go. Tug on his veteran heartstrings. Yeah, tug on his legendary heartstrings.
Yes.
That's if you're not cheating. But look at his face. You're like, dang. It's like y'all. It's like, let's not doing it right.
Okay. Listen.
It worked too. You back on our side again? We call these guys fence jumpers. You keep going back, forth.
He's straddling the fence. He's straddling the fence.
This is all that. That's disgusting work. You back on our side?
Backslide. He's backslide right now.
You back on our side, sir? Right.
I'm not bad at that. That's my thing. Side. When I got wind of it, listen, I gotta say this, bro. Because when I got wind of it, the only thing it was almost like I caught some of your blog, and it was like you were saying, not saying it. Because listen, you out in it, you letting it be known. But the thing that's hurting me is because, like, you went on Hot 9, right? Now look. Hold on. They out here.
Oh, okay. Tell us what's really going on. Hot 97. Are they the culture? Hold up, wait.
In New York.
Hold up. Is BT the culture? I'm talking about battle rap culture. Is they the battle rap culture? Let me find out BT's 50 list instead of rankings list hold more value.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Nigga, Hot 97. You care about what the heck he's talking to these people about. Let me find out.
He do. It's a fat rank. He do. This
nigga went on Hot 97. You heard me? Fuck all that.
Face, ashamed. That's the classic. I'm ashamed when I'm saying face.
Hey. I don't care.
I didn't know that. Right. I'm teaching y'all something, man. Like the video.
Who is hot? Maybe you listen because I hear you passionate, bro.
No,
I can empathize with you in that. But bro, certain things you gotta know. We mad about this because we all on this live love the culture, bro. It touched us in a way that when we know it's a different.
Yeah, but look, you love the culture.
You see how God work? By default, you on the live that all of us saying what the culture's talking about. So yeah. You on our side by default in this live. Even though you look stupid and keep going back and forth. Yeah, by default, the overall look. Thank you, Lux. Because they corrected you, and this blog probably gonna go viral. You see, I'm doing a live of somebody doing a live of a live. That's tough. So imagine how much this gonna get. Right. Salute to you, Lux. For that. Yeah, not salute to you for everything, just that part.
These niggas is comfortable.
Right.
They out here rehearsing and writing together. Bro, they making fun. Bro, you love the culture. You just put that shit on for Mook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love the these niggas is rehearsing. They don't give a fuck. They joking about this shit. On to the next check. On to the next check. That shit. These niggas is bullshit.
Then we gotta cut out the bad weeds, though. I think this type of you put the whole culture when you said, yo, battle rap, they rehearse it. Like, no,
nobody's coming out saying they not rehearsing. The only thing, like, 3 niggas come out and say it. Passwords came out and said, nigga, ain't nobody rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? He responded to it. Rock said he not responding. Easy to block Captain. You know, Luck and A-Bird too. But no other niggas came out and said it. They letting this shit rock.
They thinking it's cool.
Yeah, that's my whole thing too. Right, y'all? I'm like, yo, it's been 4 or 5 days. Why the heck people ain't coming on in waves? Y'all know y'all see us. Hey, they rehearsing over here. Everybody's saying it. Y'all, come on here and say something. Then we got a score. I only got 6-2. Like 8 people. Like, come on, man. No. We need 50.
We shouldn't be looking for y'all. Y'all should be showing up. That's a fact. We shouldn't be looking for y'all. Come on, man.
Y'all be coming to us, telling us we ain't doing that, man.
That's facts. That's facts.
What y'all doing up in this one? Like, we not putting all these lions there and all this shit for y'all to be good. All y'all doing all this shit. For them to be coming in here doing eating.
Hold on, let me say this, right? You see, Lux, you see how you mad at the bloggers for what we putting out? Understand this, your fellow battlers are doing whatever. They're rehearsing, doing whatever.
Your fellow battlers. Hey, boy. He put it in the fight. Hey, it was the intricacy.
Y'all battle rappers rehearsing.
Yeah. It was the intricacy of the way he put it. Y'all fellow.
Yeah, that mean you too. It's like
or to keep the bag coming.
Your peers.
What if
your peers and you?
Your family. Your family.
He mad. Don't put us all together, but we all family. Don't put us all.
Yeah. Oh, you got him there now, Reigns. You got him there now, Reigns. Hey, boy, you got him on that one.
Come on, friend. Just give me.
You gotta eat that.
You gotta eat that.
What if we said? What if us bloggers, us media niggas, had that mentality? Man, fuck keeping it real. Let's just do whatever to get the views and start clickbaiting and lying. You wouldn't like that. That would
be stupid too, man. See how you even stay up here getting jumped this long? That's tough. You shouldn't be in the biggest game.
Be fucked up, right?
We jump you right on our side. Like I said, you on our side by default. Jump you right in.
On my dead body, bro. Listen,
all right, so exactly. So why would we let y'all niggas get away with that? Not you, but the new niggas doing it.
I'm not saying y'all supposed to let them get away. What I said was, listen, when you hear about it, if y'all hear about anything, let me confirm that. Let me at least go to this battle rapper. Let me find out
out of their mouth.
Out of the but they're saying it publicly.
Confirm it. He said, if they say it, let me confirm it. Huh? So if I ask them, did you rehearse? And they say yes, then confirm it. How?
It's already confirmed, sir.
It's been confirmed. All right.
Update, look. Update.
The heck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Make sure that we got footage of it actually happening. Hey, come on, beloved. What those bees in your neck mean? I thought it meant you smart.
It's called common sense, beloved. I think you should use your common sense more, beloved.
Neck means smart,
but you research something when it's been presented to you, bro. It's being shown, bruv. Why should you go dig it up and it's right there, bruv? Come on, bruv. Common sense.
So look, confirm.
So then listen, listen.
You talking too much. Let your lawyer talk, Fred.
The mouthpiece. Go ahead.
You talking way too much. Fred say way better.
Say this to the fans that's viewing, that's listening, that's watching, that's looking. We all here. That need to be something that's taken up. So whoever the bad weeds is, we as a community need to find out who that is, and then we pick that out.
Yo,
this nigga
is the GOAT. This nigga doing 7 lives at once. You the GOAT. For real, DNA.
What?
This nigga the GOAT. He got five lives playing at once, y'all. Come on, DNA. Get it back on.
Right now on Twitter.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Say it again. I hear you, Bobby. Say it again.
It looks like
humble. Are they humble? Like, what's gonna happen? I mean, I don't know. It might be different. It might be weird. Yeah, it might be.
That's weird stuff, though, DNA. So I ain't gonna lie. That's
weird. But I know what.
Weird. Is he an FBI agent or something? What is he?
Yeah, we rather see the other one. Come on, DNA. Come on.
I think it was multiple people from New York.
Salute to the game. We got enough. We done enough. Talk to me, gang. Talk to me. What we doing? What we doing, y'all? Is Lux on our side or not, man? I know
Lux is on our side.
Not you, Fred.
Lux is on our side by definition because he seemed like he was coming from the place of, hold up, don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. So, yeah, if he's setting up on it, he's on our side. It's 6-3.
All right. 6-3.
Fruity, what you say, Fruity? Fruity? Talk to us, Fruity. Talk to us.
Dang, is Fruity still here?
Oh, Fruity. Yeah, Fruity put on mute when they came to talk about Lux.
Nah, Ian, I'm here, Fred. I'm here. I just don't want to disrupt the live. But yeah, his transition reasoning is, I don't know, bruv. You're saying, yeah, you cool, but it doesn't revolve around you. But yeah, you want to go behind the scene and be quiet with your peers and hush. By definition, like we say, he's against it, but I don't know if he's fully committed to call out the bad weeds when he find out who it is. Yeah, he's for us, but not fully.
Is he Judas or is he Peter? Is he Judas or Peter? If he's Peter, he just made a mistake, but he gonna get it right eventually.
Yeah, because there's always a but. There's always a stipulation.
Time to tell.
I don't know, man.
We gotta wait, right, Fred? We gotta wait. Time to tell that. But
yeah, we didn't do time.
We're gonna give you Peter right now. We're gonna give you Peter right now, and we're gonna give you 3 picks, y'all. That's 9 battle rappers. I heard Piperboy just say a battle rapper. Who he just say? He just said a battle rapper.
I thought Piperboy said he have 40 names already. I don't know if I heard properly.
No. I heard him say a couple names. He said, he said somebody's name. He said Tay Rock's name, but I couldn't hear what he said with that. It sounded like he was spinning a couple of names in a category.
Oh, he said they ain't come out and say nothing about it yet.
No, they did. The ones that did.
Oh, they did?
But I didn't see. But I think he said a couple of names. Hold on. I got it right here. Is it there?
Oh, yeah. Let's see what he said again.
Yes, yeah.
Community need to find out who that is.
Keep the bag coming in. We let y'all niggas get away with that.
What y'all doing up in this? Like, we not putting all these lions in all this shit for y'all to be good. All y'all doing all this shit. For them to be coming in here doing meetings.
Hold on, let me say this, right? You see Lux, you see we in the world. Let's just we let.
I said was listen. These go to this.
So look.
So then listen. Listen. All I'm saying is to the fans that's viewing, that's picking up, to whatever to pick that out. I'm saying this. So look.
New niggas doing.
I'm not.
So fuck people. We whatever. They're out of the block.
To be
nah.
Nobody's coming out and saying they not rehearsing. The only thing like 3 niggas come out and say it.
Passwords. Y'all hear?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna confirm this though, y'all. I don't want to just take Piper. I mean, I want to. I ain't gonna lie, I want to. But
he's fighting for the culture. Is Piper on our side?
There you go again, friend. I mean,
is Piper on our side? Is he on our side or is it for the views?
I mean, I'm
Bro,
on.
he just,
Yeah, it's definitely.
it's like he confused himself in the transition to like what he was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he
said,
started off like hostile, right? We identified that.
He said 3 people responded right there. Hold on 1 second, GL.
Came out and said, nigga, ain't nobody rehearsing. 3 niggas come out and say it. Passwords came out and said, nigga, ain't nobody rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? He responded to it. Rock said he not responding. Easy to.
Rock said he not responding. Like, why would you make a list and say a dude
Exactly.
that he not responding? It makes no sense. So tell us the 3 niggas. But who else?
What? And A-Bird too.
And then you get Easy to Block Captain right behind Rock. So it makes us think that he not responding either.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Come on. The 3 niggas, please, Piper.
No other niggas came out and said it.
And no other niggas.
We only got one person then. Password. He said 3 people came and said something. One confirmed he's not doing it. The other 2 just said they're not gonna answer it.
We gave us day 1. Right. All right. So I mean, I guess we can get past. I'm gonna go check his Twitter, y'all. I'm gonna confirm.
But Pass are authentic old school. I mean, yeah, I can kind of believe that just based off of Pass, but I definitely want to confirm it, like you said. Yeah.
Y'all can help me confirm and see if Pass, but for right now, we got 6 to 3, y'all. Join my Discord, like the video, Brain Pimp. I appreciate you, bro. Nice content.
Okay.
You've been rocking with me,
Great, for real.
We need this type of content anytime you have a chance, sir. If you don't mind, you even got to pull up like that if you don't want to. You say you never did it before. You can pull up as a different way. You can just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I would just, man, this I ain't been this mad since the last time I got on somebody's thing was right after the Sue Surf choke against 40 bars, in which he didn't even have a third on purpose. And I was just so mad at how they keep acting like this guy's all that and he don't respect the culture. That was just making me mad.
Who you jump up now? You know what I'm saying? Whose platform did you jump up on?
Oh, that was a Word Sports Battlegrounds, or however it's put. They just came back. He got out for a minute, so
salute to Yo and them for sure. Word Sports for sure.
So
what got going on over there? Verb and Easy both said they don't rehearse. Okay, random thoughts. I want to take your word for it, brother. The Verb be sounding a little iffy again. He too proud for saying that he's won that battle that clearly that he lost. So that type of things bothers me. You know what I'm saying? That bothers me with Verb. Like, that's fake, sir. You lost by default. Even though you did say you gave him money. You did say that. You gave him the money for the win. Is Verb on our side, y'all?
Verb, I think that Verb's established Verb's on Verb's side.
Yeah,
I mean, just being real. Verb's on Verb's side. And either you can join Verb's side or you cannot join Verb's side. But
bro,
Verb,
it's like he's always trying to start shit or something. But he's
I like
not.
that.
He's trying to tell us.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the answer 6-3 still to further notice, y'all. What we doing what Lux said. He said for our job is to get them up on our lives or watch lives like we do and react to them. He said that part, but that's part, you know. And then write the people's name in and then expose only that person. We've been doing that. So he said that for no reason, but thanks for that information.
No, we be like, yo,
bloggers,
Lux.
man. Just don't
Right, we be like, yo, Lux, don't when you pull up to somebody's platform, don't jump out the window on some crazy shit. Relax, bro. Relax. You heard?
Well, ask questions especially if you didn't delve or dove in it as much as you should. You admitted that at the beginning, so yeah, smart man. Just ask questions if you don't know the whole thing. I was just saying, talking about Verb to my wife. We should have put up, man. I said it already. Stop giving these guys attention. Don't allow them.
Don't try to kill the vibe that's battle rapper's life.
No. We definitely give them attention. We gotta expose that. We gotta expose stuff like that. Sorry, you guys have to. That's part.
Yeah, Miss Hustle. Yeah, I know you got belly run. Yeah, Miss Hustle.
Okay.
We look at the restroom, Miss Hustle.
See what Randall thought say?
Randall thought said Easy posted on Twitter or Gram that he don't. I believe. What he said.
He said he don't rehearse.
Oh, he don't believe what people were referring to because he said he don't rehearse himself. But it sounded like he said he was not going to respond. But like I said, he like got a contest. I don't really know. He might have was saying that Easy what it was one of the people like the first person passed that said he don't, or he was talking about Rock, and it sounded like he said with Rock, he said he not going to respond. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, you're right.
That's what it sounded like he said. So I don't know. Lux compromised media. He was trying to protect them. He did kind of change his tone. My opinion don't count, so we definitely put him on the list, y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's votes around here, man. We do consensus. Forget how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Forget how I feel. It's a collective thing. Hopefully these dudes, they got good explanations for it. That's how we give it up, man. We definitely got 6-3. Salute to the game. Battle Rap Life.
Yeah, they're gonna have to apologize. All of those, they're gonna have to apologize.
And your job is to make them. Yeah, force them. Give them that energy so they can come out here feeling sad.
And Miss Salsa, don't act like we're gonna watch that battle you said we're gonna watch. Don't act like
we
that.
Never gonna watch that battle. We never watch that battle.
I promise you I won't.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not watching that battle for sure.
Still gonna watch it. What?
Relax. Still gonna watch it. Right. See how right?
Yeah,
but not me.
Santa Claus is not real, y'all. Santa Claus is not real, y'all.
But he never was real. That's the point. Battle rap used to be real. That's the point. Who are these Grinches who stole our Christmas? That's what I'm talking about. We used to have a real battle rap culture. So the Grinches then took over. So that's my point. Is that the Grinches are taking over because they're green with money because they can make more money in a month on caffeine than they can going down to Jim Bob's backyard battle league. And so it's a matter of money. And that's the problem. So that's what my mindset is that what we got to do is we got to move to the point of my broke ass got to start spending some money. Because these folks, they working for money. I mean,
green eggs and ham, nigga.
Because whoever's paying the bills dictates the terms. And if Caffeine needs content, because other than battle rap, that whole platform is dead. That whole app is nothing. I done went through every single person. They got Tommy the Clown. They got some break dancers. They got a couple of folks playing video games with 2 subscribers. I mean, other than battle rap, you go. Look here. Here's how real I am because I'm just I got too much free time. I went and subscribed to the Caffeine YouTube channel to see. I never been on there, and I wanted to see what they were putting out there and what they're doing on what they were doing. They hardly put any content on. Is they were explaining to people how you can go ahead and da. They can't get nobody.
So they
got less people subscribed to their channel than Angry Fan does. Okay, so my thing is, if Caffeine is where this is all coming from, and it's the simple truth of them folks put a lot of money into this very bad losing operation. The only thing that's hitting is battle rap, and so they keep scheduling people to have content. Otherwise, there's no reason to stream. And so it's a matter of what is the priority: providing content for the people who pay you, or getting love and respect from the hood cats who give you dap but don't hand you no bread. I mean, it's that simple to me.
In and out, brother.
Oh, my bad.
No, I hear him clear. I hear him clear.
Is the thing about before the Caffeine era, the reason it was about who was the best was because of the bets, because of who was making money on what. I mean, and that was the point. Listen to Swave and T-Rex talk about being in Harlem and going from block to block, and sometimes they make money and sometimes they don't make money. That's where this concept of WWF promotion smack talk without the actual wrestling started. So I get the whole thing about comparing it to wrestling, because you talking this talk, but you ain't gonna whoop nobody when it's over. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's the thing is that when Hustle as a human being doesn't really do anything for me because she's just too ratchet. But she's expressing to the rest of us, she's the tip of the iceberg. She's the one who's willing to be so bold and nasty about it. But when Bonnie's on talking about how there's all these ghostwriters, when Chilla talks about he wrote both haymakers from both guys, when these folks have been telling us that the Disaster Arcane battle, when he exposed that he was getting rhymes from Caustic, these folks have been doing this for years because they want the attention. Without battle rap, who are these people? You can't go nowhere else and be Disaster except in battle rap. So for Disaster, he felt compelled to say, look here, you fraud. You don't belong where I'm at. And so it's the same thing that Lux is saying, that he doesn't like Piper Boy getting on and putting family business on the biggest hip hop station in the world and saying everybody doing this is fake. So then that means Lux's whole career is fake. Because the thing that I've been seeing the folks been, kind of getting teary eyed about was, what if Calico and Lux was scripted? If that was scripted, then what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? When you start questioning,
all that feel we got from it was nothing fake. Dang, tough.
Okay, yeah, and so it's a thing about is that we're at a cult. Like that's why rankings. I see you ain't quite ready to embrace my Civil War concept, but that's where it looks like we're at, because you have performers who are saying, look, as long as I get paid, I don't care, because I make too much money doing this the way I'm doing it to change. And that's the same mindset of being a booster, a scammer, a dope dealer, a kickdown burglar. Right. I'm gonna get this money no matter what. Right. Battle rap ain't no different. It's just by getting paid. And then on the other side, you got folks who they don't, that if they ain't doing it authentic, they don't want to do it. But those people ain't the kind of folks that Caffeine gonna hand 50 grand to. You see what I'm saying? It's that, like I said, I don't think any of our battles are scripted. Why? There's not enough money.
So you said 50% of Caffeine, maybe 5% of everybody else.
Because the simple truth of it is, why would you do it? Because there's no point in getting up there cosplaying about, I'm this and you're that. We're gonna pretend for 10 minutes each. If that's all, if there's no money. That's why the lower leagues, you get the most intensity, because people, whatever drives somebody to get on stage and have somebody talk to them and call them female dogs and accept that and all that. There's something about that person that compels them to get on stage and take those blows and give them back. And so at some point, when the reality of it is if you make your Caffeine hours, if you this, if you that, you can make 40, 60, 80, 100 grand a year guaranteed. When Tay Rock's talking about getting paid $5 grand a month for his Caffeine show, that's $60,000 a year, homeboy. I don't know what he was doing before, but I don't think he was getting 60 grand a year at Walmart or wherever he was at with that price check. When Howell talked about he working at, with the price check, 215. Right. And so when you got that kind of, it ain't about Tay Rock, it's about everybody below Tay Rock looking at that kind of money. What do I have to do to get paid? Like you, rankings, like you, for example, I'm gonna keep it 100. If Caffeine was to come to you tomorrow, if right now we got a spy in the chat right now, and they say, yo, rankings, we'll give you $5 grand a month to do a show. You understand from the beginning of you taking that money, you can no longer be critical of URL.
Tough. Why I understand that? Why can't they be part of my
because they're not paying you to make them look bad.
No, but that's what they're gonna say in negotiations right there.
Of course. Why would they pay you $5 grand to expose them? And so if you can make,
I gotta follow and I gotta uphold my brain.
Another thing I want to say is, do we got proof that Caffeine is the one that's making them rehearse, or are they doing that on their own? Because that's what we gotta get an understanding of. We can't just automatically say Caffeine making them do it without. We still gotta have some proof on that. Come on now.
I'm not talking about.
We do know Caffeine stopped the battle, tell them to restart the battle and start back over. Cut, take. We do know that, right? Right.
Yeah.
So we can assume other stuff when we know certain stuff.
Well, Fred, I mean, I'm not trying to put it on the classic white man invade the culture and I'm not saying that Caffeine's making them do anything. But what I am talking about is when you look back at the truth of how I remember the first round, they got 150 million, the second round, 150, they got $250,000 to launch that. Somewhere the money's got to come back, and it can't come back unless they got content. And when you're talking about Twerk getting up there and saying hardly anything against Casey J, when you're talking about Twerk getting up there against Real Name Brandon and K finished Jack Boy's lines, when I remember he said, sorry, Jack. He must have been getting ready to spit Jack Boy's lines. I mean, to back it away from this to my own personal conspiracy on Twerk, I think that Twerk that sabotaged his career in order to avoid all this stuff. Because from the point where he chose to fight Norbs at the Geechee battle, when they were defining who was going to be the face moving forward, I think Twerk had the sense to understand he couldn't do all that. So he attacked another man, a URL employee, in an environment where he wouldn't get any legal trouble And when he didn't do his best, it would be understandable. Because whatever Twerk used to be, it seems he's so intentionally not on stage anymore. You see what I'm saying? Twerk is intentionally. I mean, when's Loso? He killed Loso. But before the Loso battle, how long had it been since Twerk had actually even seemed to try? So what I'm saying is that there's all kinds of ways to stay paid and not sell out. That maybe somewhere along the line, because Twerk, whatever, he's been sabotaging himself to not have to do this stuff. Because where's he at? I'm saying is one of their biggest names, still one of the most popular, top 5 easy as far as who gonna sell tickets. Is that when I'm just saying, looking at
he battled Snake Eyes, and then after that, he just got a no-show by what's the girl name? Just no-showed him just recently this week. Tori Dill, she just no-showed Twerk.
Okay, and on that no-show kick, like somebody made a point about when 40 bars.
The Snake Eyes not on the platform though.
Yeah, that was Midnight Madness.
Right.
But the no-show game, that's another thing that's got my conspiracy tinfoil going. When we're talking about 40 bars didn't show up for something and she was in the building. Hustle didn't show up for something and she was in the building. So somebody made a comment, says it's part of why they're there, but they don't get on stage. It's because they've already rehearsed and they've heard that their opponent's material is better than theirs. You see what I'm saying? How are you in the building and you ain't on stage and you no-show? You see what I'm saying? That don't make sense. You there, but you don't get on stage. Why don't you get on stage, get your money, and go on about your bit? It must be because that's one of the conspiracy questions. How are all these no-shows happening with people who are in the building, in the parking lot, right next door? They must. Why are they willing to be on site, but they're not willing to do their job?
I think they're gonna make themselves look bad. We're on the biggest stage they ever been on, the most people ever seen them. So,
but how do they know they're gonna be bad? How do they know they're gonna look bad unless they know their opponent's material is better than theirs?
Exactly. I mean, when you're in the building,
they're not sure about their own material. That's what I'm saying.
Why are you in the building? Like, because before, if you're not sure about your own material, you just wouldn't show up for it. Why are you in the building?
No, I'm saying I'm just basing off what he was talking about was 40 bars, and her excuse for it was anxiety, saying her anxiety. So I'm just saying she only could have had anxiety because she didn't remember her bars and in front of that bigger crowd.
Haven't she got up there before and forgot her bars?
Yes.
But they all knew if they rehearse and know that a person's bars is better than theirs. That's the real excuse. It makes this thing more.
Compared to Reed Dollars. Reed Dollars didn't show up. He wasn't nowhere in the building. So I mean, Jag wasn't in the building.
Bars, she always go up there and choke. That can't be it. But go ahead, bro.
And so I'm saying, when you look at somebody who really don't show up, like Reed Dollars, he just don't show up. That's different. Exactly. When somebody shows up to the venue, but they gonna hang out in the back and not get on stage, that's beyond suspect. That's intentional sabotage. Yeah. So that logic says they are willing to take the hit for being in the building and not having the courage to get on stage, rather than get on stage, make money, and it go how it go. The only thing that will make you that afraid to get on stage is they're gonna kill you with what they got. And you've been trying to come up with some kind of rebut, and you ain't got it. Whereas if they really don't show up, they don't show up.
That's definitely a good reason, 100%. I agree.
So then how many of these no-shows are based on them getting a rehearsal the day before, not 5 minutes, but the day or two before, over the phone I'm gonna kill you. Really, let me hear what you got. Okay, you hit, and they hear it and they go, oh no. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm in the motel already. I'm already in the city. I'm here, but I'm gonna fake a cough. I'm gonna fake a this. I'm gonna come up with some.
It's not like they're announcing it to everybody. The person's in the building. Nah, people find out they're in the building and tell us.
Exactly. And so, as a conspiracist, I'm wondering what could be the reason that these no-shows are happening and they're still on site. Why? What are they so afraid? This is a professional battle rapper. The worst is gonna happen is they say better words than you. That's it. You ain't going home with no broke rib. No, they ain't taking your house from you. Nothing like that. So it's a question of the authenticity of. And somebody made the point. What it's about is we got to sweep these folks out the way. because the brutal truth is the up and comers just aren't as anywhere near as good as the veterans. That's just it. They're not, in terms of excitement, in terms of having their style together, because too many of them sound like somebody else. But it's about the more hungry battlers that we got to start focusing on, because the ones who are making that big diva money, they're acting like big divas.
Right.
And Surf, I mean, I once again, it's weird to say this because I don't want nobody locked up, but the fact that Surf is out the conversation now, it's amazing how much stuff is coming out. You see what I'm saying? That as much, Verb's my number 2 all-time favorite, but I can't lie that the dude and the personality behind that dude's got some issues galore. But now it starts to make sense about him dominating the spaces and making everything about Surf. If it was because Surf convinced everybody, focus on your views, focus on your money, focus on scripting this thing like we need to script it, just like John said, because we can make more money putting on classics than we can being up there being nervous and anxious. And so Verb going at Surf for so long was whatever in terms of reality, but with Surf gone, we're now having conversations about what battle rap is supposed to be versus what battle rappers are getting paid to do.
Right. Somebody was saying the rehearsing probably finalizes the product, so they kind of confused how that what you're saying. It was like it defeats the purpose of the rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see what they saying, that rehearsing, like, why would they be scared when if you rehearse, that the rehearsing part kind of ensures that yeah, I mean, I see it both ways. I see it both ways.
They always complain about the lights, but they always complain about the lights on Caffeine. So can that be a reason why they're scared? And if that's the reason, you shouldn't be battle rapping. But back to your point of making money and sticking to this whole negativity of just earning your bread. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time,
hold on one second, Fruity. Brain Pip, you understand what he's saying? How it kind of like it kind of beats the purpose of rehearsing, because the rehearsing part is, I get what you said. Like, if they rehearse, they find out, oh, your bars is better, I ain't gonna battle. But that's the reason for rehearsal would be to either finalize it, make it better. You know what I'm saying? That would be the reason for a rehearsal, I would think. So you say they're doing it for that reason, then finding out, oh, they might kill me, and then get scared.
See, the rehearsal is about taking the anxiety out, but it doesn't change who's got better material. That's what I'm saying. If 40 Bars found out her opponent had way better material, she doesn't want to stand there and get butchered, because that's it. She's not anxious. She just don't want none of that. And so she's hanging out in the building, but she's not going to go and stand in front of those words. That's it.
Yeah, right. You can go in there, yeah, right. You're right. The point of it is really that's another point. Could be to get the anxiety out. But I agree with you.
So people rehearse for different reasons, if you're saying that then. So people rehearse for fear, and so people rehearse to have a classic. Some people rehearse to have a rebuttal.
Oh, it's different reasons for the rehearsal.
That makes sense.
Right.
So when you break that down into context,
this time is the auto. You're right. It's different rehearsal reasons. Yeah, right. Go ahead, Prudy.
Yeah, but at the same time, with those different, it's like, wow, Caffeine is a cause of that, because, like you said, from the Surf and hit, then Chiller with the ghostwriting. But these narratives weren't on the forefront now. But at the same time, everybody's trying to adapt to this Caffeine era of way of doing stuff. Like you said, the lights make the money, company got to make money.
Right.
But if that's the case,
you chopping up a little bit, Prudy. But not too much. I'm saying both could be the fact.
Because at the end of the day, it's not culture.
Yeah, there you go. Chopping up a little bit, Prudy. Chopping up a little bit. But yeah, T-Mass.
No,
like
we're just saying.
Prudy, go in and come back out. You chopping up, bro.
No, I was saying, yeah, if that's the energy caffeine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying if that's the energy caffeine trying to convey across, it's up to caffeine and the rappers. Cause like the rehearsal part. So who's to be blamed for that then? That's my question to y'all. You know what I mean?
I got you too, man.
So is it caffeine fault to make the money, or is it on the battle rappers to be prepared? Like what it
It's the
is?
battle rappers. Because if you're paying
But your
me
argument
500,
making people.
if you're paying me 500, you're paying me 5,000, you're paying me 50,000. Whatever you're paying me to perform. And so either I'm giving you authentic, no one's heard this until I spit it, or me and my opponent talked about this for the last 3 weeks over the phone. You're paying me to as an employer on Caffeine to provide you with content that you don't have to refilm 3, 4, 5 times. So if we can give it to you smooth as an employee, then you are happy as an employer. It's a question of what kind of employee do you want to be? Do you want to be a smooth operator employee above all else? Or do you want to stay who you are and just make bigger money?
Right.
It's about your character. What do you want to get paid for? Do you want to get paid for going out there? As Matt Hoffa said, there was times when battle rap wasn't the most important thing in his life. So he decided to go ahead, get this money, take this L and keep it pushing. Or do you really want to focus on what you're doing? Because all these dudes talking about, yeah, man, I knew this battle was 3 months ahead, but I was on the plane writing my third. I mean, you had 3 months to prepare, dog. Why are you waiting till the last minute? Well, life happens. Life happens to everybody. And so, but if you paying, you paying. It's not on Caffeine whether they rehearsing or whether they're hot or whether they're weak or whatever. Caffeine don't write their bars. They got to come up with something. But it's a question of the person's integrity. Do you put 90 on the square or do you not put 90 on the square? That's the measure of a carpenter. Simple as that.
Right. You can still be authentic with it, right? Even if they making you do it perfect, you can still be perfect without rehearsing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The way that you can take a battle every 2 weeks and just rap and keep your integrity, you don't have to rehearse. You see
They
what I'm
put
saying?
pressure on them though when it's like 1 week, or 2 weeks, like they put a lot of pressure on them though. They are.
Yeah.
So it could be partially Caffeine's fault. So I see what Prudy's saying. Like that might be Caffeine's fault. I want to blame it on they putting too much pressure on them. Nah, Caffeine, you paying them this, but for them to get clean content, we need this. They need this much time right here. You giving them only 10 days, like nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give them 21 days.
Yep.
They used to 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
Because remember in a gang,
but at the end of the day, they don't got
these big names say, yeah, man, I be getting a lot of calls, man. I be turning down names. These big names.
Yeah, they call you 5 days before the battle. That's why. Real Sick said, I take it. Like, what? 5 days before the battle of K-Shine. I do it. Like, right. You get smoked.
That a lot.
You get smoked.
Oh, Beasley called me, man, and I ain't ready, man. So that can be a reason. Caffeine, like you said, trying to just.
I agree with T Mast on that statement about they changed their stuff. But also, if there's anybody to blame, Fred, as far as it's the booker, because I go back to Glue Easy, and I remember Danny when they booked Danny against Suge, and then Real Sick for was it Gnome or whatever. That hold up, you ain't supposed to book Danny like that. But it's a matter of why are they booking certain people to grind their name into the ground in terms of not giving enough time, so that when you see Danny against Real, because I want to see him against Real Sick way more than Shotgun Suge. I wanted to see what Danny would do with Real Sick, because Real Sick has got a real unique style, and Danny's Danny. And so Danny is the high end, whereas Swave is the low end gatekeeper. Danny's the high end. You go against the bar god, you done did it. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, Danny gonna give it to you. And so the whole deal about having Danny go back to back like that against Suge, and then that was a booking thing, and Smack's like, well, I'm working them too hard. Well, then that's the question. Why are they scheduling the same people so often? They got 100 folks who ain't never been on Caffeine who are good enough to go out there and give you whatever, and they don't book them at all. So
Let me give you a better name also, gang. Luke Castro.
Mm.
He was on the
What about Luke?
rise, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, back to your reason. They was pushing him, and he was on the rise until he was getting smacked in the face.
Yeah.
See what happens
Oh,
now?
I got you. Yeah,
So
that they
like
kept.
I'm
Well, they
saying,
kept. See,
who should be blamed for that? So who to be
see, they
blamed for
gave
that?
Luke Castro the chest treatment. They gave Luke Castro the chest treatment. They put him up there. They put him up against too many heavyweight killers before he was
You know
ready.
what I mean?
I remember him against rankings. I heard Luke Castro for the first time on your show against DNA, rookies versus vets. That's the first time I ever heard Luke Castro, and I said he's good. He's good. He's got potential, but he wasn't messing with DNA. Which okay, fine. He's DNA. He ain't supposed to. But I was like, okay, Luke Castro got it. Next thing I know, they doing him like chess. They throwing him out there in that deep. Do you know how long folks are trying to get Charlie Clips to this day? I'm like, you putting Luke Castro, y'all pushed him too fast. But I guess that has to do with who the big names want from the young.
That's what I'm about to say. They Charlie asked for him.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. And so so that's the thing is that if you can't get Clips, if Clips only wants this name, and Luke Castro ain't turned down no Charlie Clips battle, but the fact that Charlie Clips just dog walked that man for 3 rounds in front of the Wild and Out crew,
He probably
that
set
was
him up like K-Shine did Sick.
And that was more of Sick, but see, K-Shine came back on Sick. That was when K-Shine finally shook that twerk nonsense off. But it was a matter of real Sick getting, I guess, like you said, 5 days, taking the battle too soon. It's like,
he can definitely have a better battle than
question again, gang. Yeah, see, come back to my question. So who is pressuring these guys, gang? Who is pressuring these guys? Come back to the same question.
I agree with you, Prudy. Yeah, it's definitely Caffeine. It's too less of time.
It's the booker.
We know how Smack don't usually book him like that. We know the routine of Smack, how many days Smack give him. We know that. So now with Caffeine, it's faster. They want more content, a faster pace. Even though kind of simultaneously the app came out, so we don't know how Smack would have been acting without Caffeine with this content going fast. So we don't really know. But I see what you're saying with the Caffeine, though, 100%. It seemed like they put too much pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got at least
Caffeine just care about the big stage, like you say. Make money, big stage. Right.
All right. And it's live, y'all. It's live on Caffeine, so it makes sense. They gotta like to look not like being taped. You know what I'm saying? It's live. So some of the showings they had to, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go through smoothly that one take, or we gonna see
check the face off, gang. You can't even have the water on when they're doing the face off. Caffeine so super strict. So back to your point, gang. With this money lane, that Caffeine, yeah, there's rules come to it. Yeah, we gotta make our bread. Y'all gotta look a certain way. Y'all gotta do this. But you see what views cost? You see what they do for views? Making the elders rattle in the grave, bro. You know what I mean?
Tough.
We as the fans are really mad.
Right. I
tell him, T-Mass. Tell him. Caffeine, like, come on, man.
All right, Bill Clinton.
Caffeine this and caffeine that.
All right. You can't avoid that. That's what Pimp was saying. Like whoever paid the bills make the rules. So yeah, y'all did sign that contract. Even though I feel sorry for the battle rappers because they just trying to get how they live. Smacking them signed it for real, and they under Smack. So Smack and Caffeine pressuring them. You know what I'm saying? Smack they pressuring Smack pressuring them. You know what I'm saying? I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I definitely understand, but that's no excuse to rehearse. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can't do it. I don't know what to tell you.
First,
I got a legit question on something else about moving forward. What do you think it costs in terms of how much money you got to start off with? Because I know with starting a temp agency, you need 50 grand minimum. What do you think you need to be able to put on 8 good shows in 1 year as a battle league? What I'm saying is, what kind of money you think you need to start your own battle league? Because that's where my mindset is now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I would. Well, yeah, I don't want to just throw money. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely get you connected to a couple of battle leagues. That would just follow my Discord. You could talk.
Okay. Okay. Well, hold up now. So I got to download the Discord app to be able to do that.
Is it an app with it, y'all? Yeah, it is.
Okay. I'll download that.
Download Discord app, and then anytime you see the link that we drop for Discord, Just click on, and there's a couple of few things that it's an easy steps. You be right up in there, man. Yep. 100%.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, or forget the end, at the beginning, is that if you're making $50 to battle versus 500 versus 5,000, it makes a difference. It makes a difference to how much time you can put and dedicate to it. But once these folks start making minimum of 5,000 a round, suddenly they're getting, they're getting $15,000 for 10 minutes work versus whatever they do in their real life job. And at some point, when the money finally starts to come, I don't care who you are. You've been doing this 6, 7, 8 years for peanuts, and now you can go in and twice a month you can walk away with 30 grand. Whatever that, man, look here, 30. You ain't gonna make that every month, but when you make it, partner, that feels good to the house. And so it's a matter of, we can talk about what we feel and what we want, but if we can't afford to offer them economic compensation to keep it authentic, then the incentive is to go where they can get paid. And if they can get paid more by rehearsing and doing a battle every week that's scripted, and they're basically recycling, and because it's about the content. It doesn't matter how many of us like it or don't like it, vote for it or don't vote for it. If they can keep putting hours on that app or on the platform, they're going to be solid as employees. And that's the difference I think we never had before. We never had an employee culture.
Just pay for them to have more time, pay for them to get better, outbid Caffeine. That's the better gesture if you had that type of money. But the only thing we could do as the 9-to-5s and the regular guys we are fans is boycott. We ain't doing no rehearsals. Pound, no rehearsals. We ain't doing that. And hopefully that make enough noise to let whoever get money off them know that we ain't doing that. So nobody gonna watch. Nobody gonna watch your little stupid show. Hopefully.
Yo, at the end of the day, man, if a worker is working for the company, the workers have the power, because if they make no money, bro, at the end of the day, bro.
We can always go on strike. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. We can always go on strike. If the feds go on strike.
Well, we saw how that strike went, bro. We saw how the strike went.
All of them, the feathers, bro.
You said the strike don't win, you said?
No, I'm saying we saw how the strike went. These folks, because to strike, you got to have money in the bank to go without them paychecks. And they struck twice, the biggest names, and they folded. I thought they were going to form their own league, and they didn't. And so, I mean, now the money's so much bigger, I can't see them striking. I can't see it.
I'm talking about the fan strike. That's a battle rap strike.
Okay. I got
you. Us striking. They don't afford us. Actually, give us more time for our families. It ain't gonna hurt us. Yeah, we can easily strike. You know what I'm saying? If we got no viewership, then what? Right. Y'all have to do what we say. And then give them more time. Right or wrong.
Also rankings. Yeah, earlier the battle rappers strike for less pay, and they did get a raise of pay. Go ahead, Fred.
Right. The strike lasted. Right. The strike didn't take long because they went to them, told them to stop complaining, and gave them the money. Y'all forgot about that part.
Okay. All right.
Right. So good job for the strike. It worked quick. So let's stop watching the dang battles. Trust me, I'm not gonna watch that shit happen. I'm sure I'm not the only person that they're gonna realize. Keep telling us. Keep on telling us that it's fake and see what happened. I asked y'all, was y'all wrestling fans? But everybody was back in the day when I was little.
Yeah, when you were a kid, yeah.
Yeah, so what happened?
Because they stopped, because it stopped being believable. Even as an adult, when it was still somewhat believable, it was okay. But once, there we go. There's the example. There, thank you, Rankings. Thank you. Now you get the brain right. Okay, look. See, here's where it is. Once upon a time, pro wrestlers had what they call kayfabe. That the heroes were over here and the villains were over there. They could never be seen together. It didn't matter that they might be twin brothers, under the mask. They weren't allowed to be together. And so the illusion of there's actual beef was part of it was believable. But eventually, too many folks who were wrestlers they became marks, like Hustle. Right. They had to expose because they just couldn't get over the fact, you think I really hate that guy? What are you talking about? That's my brother-in-law. We're good. We go fishing every Sunday. Ha ha he he. And so
I didn't even know that, y'all. What? Go ahead.
And so now what we've reached a point is that like when Calico was talking about him and Surf, when he was battling Surf, they were writing, in two different rooms in the same house. Is that the realities of whatever those particular people are doing, they're too buddy. They're buddy. And so it's about getting folks who ain't friends. That's it. It ain't about being enemies. It's about you get some dude who don't know the other guy. Because these folks are just keeping it real on the social level. Other than other professional battle rappers, who in the world really knows what that life is about? Having to try to come up with stuff against this guy, that guy, whoever, traveling, trying to make your 9 to 5 work. And so just like the police will look the other way when a fellow officer does dirt because there's nobody else who's gonna watch your back out there. That's what Lux was doing. Lux is like, yo, you can't be knocking the whole profession because I'm part of the profession. And so it's a thing about now that we got folks who don't respect battle rap, who are now battle rappers. That's what I'm getting to. Is that just like pro wrestling, when the people who became pro wrestlers looked down on the people stupid enough to believe that this was real, they made it faker and faker and faker to the point you couldn't pretend. When you got all these moves off the top rope together and they're coordinating and you can see come on, man, it's too much. It's too Hollywood. And that's where we are. The Hollywood stuff, the production value for the company is what pays their bills. And so they're no longer working for the fans' approval and standing, and they're now working for what makes them the most highest paid employee.
No. I'm not. Go ahead. No, I was just responding to him, but hold that thought 1 second. I'm gonna give it to you 5 seconds. As bad as y'all don't want to believe Miss Hustle was right, people are going to watch. We're not stupid. We know people's going to watch. But we trying to stop that. That's why we're coming out saying this. That's why. This is the reason why. Don't watch that fake stuff, y'all. We ain't rocking with that. We on strike. And it actually working. If you put polls up, like I said, you might be right. You might be right when who said it? Who said it? Where it was right here. I'm telling y'all, somebody said, but the only ones they're losing is old fans. They building new fan bases. I'm telling y'all, I still think that we the old fan base or the core is stronger than this fake new fan base, which I believe is fake and just here today, gone tomorrow. Look how long we've been rocking with them, y'all. So I think our opinion holds still stronger, but I could be wrong. So I think if the core strike, then we still shake the fortune and they'll do what we say. But I could be wrong. But I'm just gonna do my due diligence, y'all. I'm gonna do my part, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my part. But, go ahead, Fred. My fault.
What I was gonna say is that us fans do tie into their payment because viewership.
A good fight game.
Hold on. And also remember, you see Smack say #SM1, this.
We're doing that for right.
Because
to share and promote for him.
The higher ratings they get, the more it certifies Caffeine for them to get the more money to pay the players. You see what I'm saying? So we have a direct connection to it. You see what I'm saying? So even with all this, it's still, that's what I'm saying. It's two sides to the story. It ain't one side. That's why you said it's a conspiracy. It's just one side.
I'm watching the battles tomorrow for sure. We're doing a live with it, but I'm talking about that Miss Hustle and She battle that she said we ain't gonna watch. So if I know that they're not, that battle is rehearsed, and they keep. I told them I'm gonna hold my judgment for the overall battles, watching battles, to 50 battle rappers. That's why I'm afraid. That's me, but I don't know what y'all gonna do. But until then, anybody that on the side of watching or rehearsing, I'm not watching their battles. I mean, especially not doing a live and promoting them. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean by that. But go ahead, my
friend. I'm saying, man, Caffeine come with their rules and regulation. But it's just like you say, the poor money, all in it for money. And the whole politics behind it and the monetary part behind it. Well, yeah, it all boils down to that, but it shouldn't be. So we see if integrity gonna last or this
Mm-hmm.
fake is
Everybody
the
got
new real.
yeah, we have a better feel. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
said, like
Yep.
come on now, that live right there is about to go crazy, as you can see. So
Yeah.
we don't have our answers pretty soon, y'all. Lux
Fact.
just spoke up, y'all. We've been asking for the rappers to speak up. He was the biggest one to a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to
Yeah.
happen, y'all. Trust me. Y'all know how it go. We about to get our 50 real quick. We about to hear all they play opinions in spaces. Pretty sure
Right.
they would love to say. You know how they do. You know how they do. We just regurgitate each other. Like, oh, Lux said that. Oh yeah, we can say that too.
Mm-hmm.
But rankings, real rap. Lux can say all he want to say. And if Caffeine called, once again, I'm asking you, real rap. If Caffeine called you tomorrow and said, Rankings, we'll give you $5,000 a month to do your show, would you take the money?
$5,000. I don't think that's enough, brother. To be honest,
$5,000 a month ain't enough to do the same thing you're doing now.
it's
but
not the
almost
same thing because you just told me I had to compromise. Now, if I could do my thing, same thing, yes, I'll do it. To answer your question, but you already told
Okay,
me.
okay, all right. But let's keep it grown man how it worked. They sign you and tell you all that. Oh, of course you can be the same Rankings, you can be the same everything, and they hand you that 5,000 up front. By the end of that second month, they done seen who you are, and they go, look, Rankings, we done handed you 10 grand over 60 days, and you ain't showing us love. You got to get with the program, or you're off the show. What you gonna do? I mean, real. You went from doing this.
Tell you the truth. I'm gonna show them more love. Whatever that love that might be, I'll ask what you mean by love, and then I try to show them a little bit more love, but still do what I do. To see what.
Okay, but see, there it is. See, there it is. What you, if you can adjust your style to fit to keep that money without feeling like a sellout, you'll do it.
Absolutely.
That's how it is. Okay, that's why you wear a suit and tie when it's suit and tie time, and other times you wear boots and gloves. Whatever the job calls for.
Though, but their style is making them sell out, though, gang. That's the thing, though. The style that Caffeine want them to adapt to is making them being sell out.
Okay, but what I would say with that is,
Ranking says he's gonna do what he do and still show them support.
But what I'm saying is, when you look at the whole app, they haven't figured out any other reason for people to tune in except battle rap. If they would get stand-up comedy or magic, somebody, anything to bring other people to it. If they bring comedy improv, they could bring people to the app. And since the only thing that they can justify to their investors that people tune in for is battle rap, when they hire Rankings for $5,000 a month, Rankings gonna have to tighten up if you want that $5,000. And so it's the degree of tighten up is based on your character. If you got the kind of character that you'll adjust 2 to 10%, but at 11% is over, okay. But let's be real, Rankings. As soon as the first week shows up, a bunch of your OG subs from YouTube gonna go, look at this sellout. You taking that Caffeine money. Look at you. Oh, look at you. You was talking that talk, and now you're doing the same thing. Right? I mean, right? See, so what I'm saying is we
it depends
all.
on the content. It depends on the content. If I change my content completely up, yeah, they're gonna say
that's.
But if I just take the caffeine, they see me doing exactly what I'm doing here. Nah, they ain't gonna say that. I don't think they're gonna say that.
I hear you. Just like everything at the beginning is pristine McQueen, but then as soon as they start saying adjust this, instead of just having that gray background and the sheet in the back, you got to go ahead and put up whatever we say in the background. Because we got other people on this platform. We want you to put their posters up so that people can go to their sites and that's part of your job as an employee. You ain't got to say nothing different. You just got to have a poster in the back of Tommy the Clown breakdancing and playing video games. That's all you got to do. And how long does it take until you out there dressed up as Barney the dinosaur roller skating? You know what I'm saying? It's by degrees, bro. It's by degrees.
No, that's super tough, man. I'm not gonna be Barney. As soon as they tell me to put on the Barney hat, I said, nah, man. I told y'all at the beginning. I'm not good.
Basically, what he's saying, Ranking, they're gonna force you to sell out, bruv. What are you gonna do, bruv?
That is real rap. That's what's gonna happen.
What are you gonna do, bruv?
I hear. You know what I'm saying? Not him. I'm definitely not going to sell out. That's good, easy to say. I get it, but I'm for right now. I'm for the culture.
Oh, keep it real though. For right now, see why? Because there's no money in it. You can be who you want to be because it's all about love. But the second that U.S. mint currency starts showing up, it's about paying bills. Prudy, that's how you say your name, sir. Then when you were talking about who's putting the pressure, old buddy said it right. It's the bill collectors. If Rankings could get an extra $5,000 for sitting in that chair that he ain't getting, suddenly them bill collectors are a lot less problematic. I don't care what kind of money you make it, just sitting there getting paid. Oh, that's it. And suddenly, when they start saying, "Yo, you into purple dinosaurs," when that day comes, Rankings, and you've been making that money for 6 months, they've been letting you. You're the one uncompromised media they're gonna let run free for a while.
It's just an example. How I get 3 of them. I'm just part of his example, y'all. I'm just an example. It's not really me. I ain't doing nothing, y'all. Hey,
I'm just saying that's the pressure that they're under, Prudy. It's the reality of going from hit and miss opportunities to a guaranteed standard paycheck for doing what you love. That's it. If Ranking, I'm just using Rank as Rank. Hey, I mean, I like being on your thing, and you got that great little kid energy where you say it ain't so, Joe. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You was always real. Stay real. But when Sue Surf started showing them paychecks, he was getting. I mean, like y'all remember when that I don't know what it was, but it was Surf sitting with some white cats at a table signing a bunch of paperwork. Yeah. The reason that was out wasn't for us. It was for the other battlers. It was for the other battlers to see, yo, Surf is making these moves. We don't know what that paperwork is about, but them white dudes in suits, yo, man, they doing. And so then that was what Verb's point was. Don't be following behind Surf. You don't know what that's about, and yada yada, and it don't matter because Surf battles. Surf getting $5,000 for being Surf. Rock getting $5,000 a month for being Rock. Lady Caution getting whatever she getting because she's Rock's woman. Mike P is probably making more money on his show than he is making on battles. Yeah. And so when you look at it, you know what I'm saying? When you look at, I mean, Mike P being the best example. Mike P could, if he ain't making $5, Mike P making $2,500. If Mike P making $30,000 sitting in his bedroom or wherever he's sitting at, making $2,500 guaranteed every month, that's $30,000 he ain't got to get on stage and write nothing for. And so then it becomes easier when your finances are better to make decisions that fit you. But at any point in time, them folks tell you to jump, just like on your 9 to 5, you got to jump. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Homeboy, I didn't got fired. I didn't got hired. I know what the difference is. I know.
Yeah. And you quit too. And
so
too much. You expect too much from me and give me I quit too.
Right. And so I mean, on a real, I'm not trying to put you under the bus there, Rankin, because I'd never do that. But you're just the star of the show. So it's the question of.
I told you I'm just playing to your knowledge. I feel what you're saying.
At what point from 100% to at what point of less than 100 is selling out? 2% ain't selling out. That's just adjusting to your new environment. I mean, you got to wear steel toe boots to work on this job. Okay, you don't like steel toe boots, but you wear them, right? That ain't selling out.
Right.
What percentage, like you're saying, 5%? You're talking about Fred the lawyer and his 5%. That at what point would you consider changing your style, selling out? What percent?
I mean, not the steel toe boots, maybe the dress code, so the pants and outfit. But when you come to tattoos and maybe my hair, cutting my hair. So maybe I would put that maybe. What is that? What would you consider that? That's big percentage, right? When then somebody tries to.
When you got to change your physical, when you got to cut parts of your body off, bro, that's pretty serious. That's pretty serious.
So I would say like 60%, right? Maybe something like
that. Whoa. So you could sell out 50%. You could change 50%. It's still the same. You wouldn't be selling out.
I mean, it depends on how much weight y'all hold just the outfit, like the dress code, and maybe like not wear earphones. You know
okay. So if the Barney outfit is part of it, you got to start doing.
You gotta wear the Barney outfit. It's crazy.
No, you got to do something.
Hey, yo.
Nah, dress code is like don't smoke on the camera, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Where I had, yeah, I do little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you say stuff like, "Oh, it's a look," cut my hair, or freaking scream out, make sure you say something I don't even understand the terminology of every show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Weird things.
But I mean,
I'm like, nah. That's when it feel like I'm selling out. Like I'm just doing anything at this point for the money.
well, but when you think about a DJ on the radio, he's shouting out Jim Bob's Garage Show because they bought 30 seconds of advertising. So he's just talking about the garage. That's it. He ain't selling out. He's just doing his job.
Right.
So it's a thing about when we get to the point of having corporate battle rap, which is what we have now. And Rankings goes ahead and he goes and signs those same papers, the Sue Surf sign. At some point, you got to tighten up your image for the sake of your employer. And how does that tightening up your image affect what you're saying? The best example I can give in real life is Jay Black. That who Jay Black was before Caffeine could afford to pay him is different than who he is now. You see what I'm saying? That when Jay Black was truly out there grinding on his own and he covered URL, King of the Dot, RBE, good battles from little leagues, because he was a battle rap analyst. He was building himself into being somebody that could make that kind of money. Now the Jay Black we got now, he don't talk about. I remember the first time I saw him talk about KOTD after the Caffeine app was with the Frack Hoffa thing, and I started noticing he only talked about the other leagues when there was some negative controversy. As part of the reality of Caffeine is a one league company, and if they're handing Jay Black 15 grand a month to be their go-to guy, they don't want him talking about the other leagues. Would you be willing to do that? If they hand you 5 grand, you can't talk about nobody but URL. Or who they're affiliated with, Bullpen, Midnight Madness, whatever farm league situation they might have. That's it. Queen of the Ring, that's it. You can't talk about nobody else.
That's crazy. Nah, no way. Nah, that's crazy. That's too much right there, right? Now I might can turn it down some. They started the Lakers already. That's compromising what I do already because I already got
them. Selling out right here. Shit.
Certain people part of my rankings, so I can't even watch them. Like, nah, we can't do that.
Right.
I gotta watch the people that's at least on my rankings, y'all. Stop that.
But they ain't paying you 5 grand a month, Rankings.
I know, so I can't. I just won't take the money. That's
okay.
Me.
Okay. Well, now I mean, I ain't trying to be out there too big. I ain't trying to be, I ain't trying to. But it's the thing about
a little something. I'll take it for a little something, but like you said, after the first month, then I'll try to change a little something, a little more, and then the second month, yeah. But once we get in we gotta negotiate. I ain't just gonna let you take what I'm doing already. It's the reason why you want me. I would think. Let you just like how I look, then I'm good. I'm good if you just want to hire me because you like how I look. No, I'm good.
Okay, well, it's like when DNA's Tooth was on Caps Live talking to him about they need to get a show together, about getting a show together on Caffeine and getting 80 grand a piece each. All right, if you could get 10 grand a month to do your show the way they wanted to do you to do it.
They back ain't changed. Boy. Nah, we like you until you talk about Jay Black. Don't talk about Jay Black. He do whole he do whole RBE cards, man. Heck you talking about?
When he breaks down, here's what I'll notice. Here's what I'll say to that. I don't disagree. I don't. I noticed that his interest and focus on the other two major leagues is overwhelmingly involved when there's somebody like Ines, somebody who's been on URL on a card, and there's some controversy. Like 40 Cal talking about Big K working at Kmart, but got a sign that says Walmart. That it's not the same energy. It's to be critical of what happens on those other platforms to implicitly, you see how those amateurs do it over there? They don't do it like the professionals who can pay me. So I'm saying you can't help be tainted. You can't help be a company man when a company's paying you 15 grand a month. You can't help but be. And so the question is not so much about you or anybody else who might get that. It's about the expectations of the people who are getting that. That if somebody's handing you $10,000 a round, if they're handing you that, homeboy, that's $30,000 in your pocket. I don't care who you are. Chances are, if you're a battle rapper, you ain't got a job that pays $30,000 a day. You probably don't. And so it's the question of the reality of the pressure. It's just that simple, man. Is at a certain point in time, the money's too big. That's why folks deal dope. That's why folks run hot checks. That's why people do all kind of things. It's the simple truth of, because you are passionate, you do this for free, and whatever benefit you get, fine. But soon as someone starts paying you money, they get to dictate terms of what happens. And so it's the question of, it's crazy for me to tell Tay-Rock, don't take $5,000 a month to sit on there in your bedroom and talk to your woman about battle rap stuff. Take that $5,000. But I don't know at what point do you have to adjust for what they want. And once you get used to that better lifestyle, you got a guaranteed $60K coming in for sitting on your couch. Once that lifestyle changes, oh, T-Mast, I'm not spinning narratives. I'm just making the point about J Black is a company man.
Yeah,
that's it. He's a company
man, y'all. He is. But I see what the fans tell. J Black trying his best not to seem biased, though. You do.
Sure. He try
his best not to seem biased. I hear what you're saying, but he try.
Look, I'm not.
You do know that URL don't rock with the other side, so it's like.
I mean, if there's a conflict with the URL RBE conflict, who's he supposed to side with? The people who pay his check or the people who don't? I mean, come on, that is true. You sit, okay? It's true. You're gonna look out for your best interest. His interest is tied to URL and Caffeine. His interest ain't tied to no other company, and that's the difference between compromised and clean. That's the difference. When there is no economic interest on one side or the other, that's non-biased. When you got one company that's paying you so well, you could leave Philadelphia and relocate to Los Angeles, at no point in time are you or whoever's in your household trying to disrupt your situation. That's just the simple facts of Bellynomics, man. Don't miss me with that nonsense.
Yeah, that's a different little angle from the original, but I still same point. You spend it a little bit
being biased to affiliate, that's your life in nature.
Exactly.
You
That's my point.
In every walks of life, you're gonna stick to that. Right. That's
I'm not trying to
compromising
to say
integrity,
that. Yeah, there it is. The compromise. It's the degree of compromise. Do we cover King of the Dots tournaments when the whole tournament's going how it's going, or do we only cover it when we're talking about how Frack was cheated and how therefore that shows you the product over there versus over here? Do whatever you do. I'm not saying anything about that, and I get it. And I get it that whoever the J Black fans, you don't want me going at your boy. I like J Black. Okay, I remember J Black when he was sitting on his couch with on his bedroom doing Young L breakdowns. Okay, I came into this late, but I went and did my research and got back schooled. Okay, so I'm not. I'm simply saying I noticed the difference. It's why I don't watch him anymore, because I want him to be just as critical of when 13% of the folks vote for Twerk versus Casey J when Twerk says less rhymes than I just did. Okay, I want him to be curious. I want when URL don't pay certified shooter and don't pay who won the Run Nitty Geechee Gotti battle. Don't give the fans their $10,000. I want that accountability. I mean, we're certified shooters still ain't got paid except what, $100. Okay,
I heard he was back. We don't know. I heard he was back now, right? Certified back.
I mean, but my point isn't Jay Black. My point is anybody. That's my point. Is that whether it's rankings or it's DME Detroit or it's anybody, whoever you take, once you start taking that money, you're an employee. And so when these battle rappers are employees of Caffeine, what Caffeine needs them to be is what they have to be. So that's why they agree to be there 5 hours early, because the employer said be there 5 hours early. If you're not here 5 hours early, you don't go to work today. I don't care if you're making $9 an hour or 99,000 a second. You're gonna be there 5 hours early.
I mean, or quit. You forget the quit part, especially in 2022. Ain't nobody can keep no job. Yeah, right. Tell me anything you want. I'll get the heck up out of here. Stop playing with us.
Agreed. And so what I'm getting to is back to the pressure that Prudy was talking about. Is the pressure is the bigger money. The bigger money, if you go from making 30 grand a year as a battler to you can suddenly make 100 grand as a battler / personality. Once again, Mike P, from having his own show, he's got a guaranteed income, which then finally he's now got Sharon for light work. He's finally getting this, that, and the other. He finally got Geechee after talking all that smack when Geechee was coming up. You know, that's the business that we're in now. That much money changes people.
And he's dead smack from left to right, but yet he's getting his place. Yeah. She's looking even weird.
3 hours. I hate to cut your knowledge. Definitely pop back up, man, for real. You see, you got nothing but time, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I dropped the Discord link in the live, so you can just go back there and click on that link. You see it.
Right. It probably disappeared about 6 hours or something like that. But it give you some time. So if you're going to download the app, come back to this live. You got the Discord link if you want to continue the knowledge. But I don't like the lives to go too long. G. Battle Rappers Life. We out of here, man. I see you.
All right.
Salute to you, Pimp, for pulling up. Fred for pulling up. We see Milwaukee pull up. We see Geo pull up. Prudy, of course, up move.
Already.
No rehearsals, man. We not playing no games.
None of that. No ghost riding.
Family, we get it. See Maz. Salute to you, Maz man. Salute to you. Salute for real, y'all. Productions. Salute to you for real. It sound good, but it's a compromise, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? A negotiate, I mean. Like, negotiate. Let them dudes know, man. Yeah, I know y'all want us, but y'all want us for a reason. Like old boy said, Caffeine will be nothing without us. Right or wrong? Right. So you got to do what we say, too. Heck, you got going on. Yeah, I know you got the money, but come on, we need more time if you want to smooth. Stop playing with us. Like, why y'all can't do that? Like, come on, I'm with Pretty. Whose fault is this for real? If they're rehearsing, whose fault is that? Somebody say the battle rapper. Somebody say smacking them. Somebody say Caffeine. All I know, I don't like it. No rehearsals. Look to the game. Battle Rappers Life. We see everything. I'm playing your A game, man. Holla at us.